Hello again, welcome back to another stream, playing more the Betweenlands tonight, into the Betweenlands. Hope everyone's doing well. The pack is actually out now, so if you want to play it as well, it is on the Curse Forge launcher, or Twitch launcher rather, or the GD launcher, wherever you find your Curse Forge mod packs being hosted at. It's just called Into the Betweenlands, so you can just look for it and should be able to download it, or you know, just download from the Curse Forge page directly if you have like multi-MC or whatever you use to launch your pack. So yeah, it should be good. Last time, or yesterday rather, look at that gecko. With my net on me? Don't. I guess he'll be able to run around. We started out on this little island. Right, that's our little spawn island here. And just made our way over here and just to build a little bit of a base to have that going here. Hey Ramiro, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. So we have like our rubber trees over here. We have 2 of the toads. Gotta find more of those toads and maybe build a proper pen or playhouse for those dudes. But yeah, this is kind of just our like, you know, starter house where we can store all of our goodies at the beginning and even have a place to sleep here and respawn, which is good. You can't really sleep, it's just for respawning really. And then Morat started working on a house over here on these like little stills. And I like that idea. I think it would be cool to have a bunch of these houses in the water. It was like stilts, just kind of like holding them up. Oh yeah, I need to find something for double doors. That's the other thing I was trying to look for. I wonder if there's a thing for that. Standalone mod. But yeah, he built this little house, so we have a bit more room here for things to do. Might actually be... Wait, this is an even number, right? That would be good for like chests in the center. Maybe this would be a good storage house or something. Could be kind of cool. I don't know if he has any other plans, but yeah. That's pretty much like what we've done. We've done the crack tower as well. Died several times. Let's actually go ahead and remove those death, because nothing happened at all. I'm alright. It's even. Work with it. Yeah. It's actually good for chests if you put them in the center. You can kind of just like have them in there nicely. Okay, I need more lurker skin. Poor guy, he's stuck on my reeds apparently, so that's not good for him. It's good for me though. Did I get some skin? I did. I really want more lurker skins, so yeah, let's go harvest some of this. And we should definitely automate this at some point. I did add a couple of changes to this pack. That stuff is not live on the launcher yet. It's gonna take a bit before I upload this because I've actually gotten a lot of requests now already for quests, to add quests to this pack, and I see why. Like I feel like I should add quests too, just because the Betweenlands is a really big mod that's, you know, not super obvious how things work sometimes. You never messed with this mod, and while there is a wiki and such, you know, it's always nice to have some sort of guidance in a pack. I just was lazy and didn't want to do this yet, so. But now that some other people have asked for it, I'm like, yeah, I should probably do it. So I'll probably be adding a couple of quests over the next few days, and once that is all done, I'll upload this version. But, you know, we on the server here, we can try out the kind of just dev versions too. So the only thing that's really different in this one is that we have the drop-off mod here, which lets us dump items into nearby chests. And actually, now I think about this, I don't think I configured this mod. I configured it in the test world I was doing. Maybe it's fine though. There was something I didn't want to show, I believe. Display mess. No, actually that's fine. That's fine. We'll just leave it like this. I might have to tweak it over time, but yeah, it seems to work pretty well. By default, it only merges stacks that already exist in other chests, so it's not just gonna dump everything you have into a chest. At least it shouldn't. So that's in here. The other thing is that I did enable the glowstone, and I gave it a recipe, as well as I enabled the blue dust lamp, so which is basically just like a redstone lamp. So you can have some like powered lamps too. And not sure, I might adjust the recipe for it, we'll see. Right now it is, I can actually look at it. It is 2 wisps and 2 rubber balls make 2 glowstone blocks currently. I didn't want to like just give one out because, you know, wisps are They're not really renewable, I suppose. Well, actually, I don't know if they are. I don't know if they spawn in the world. I have to double check this. So there might be something else I'll do there, but yeah, I might have to give out more glowstone. We'll see. It's just, you know, testing it out. We'll see how it goes. That's why it's also not on the Curse launcher yet, this update, because things I haven't quite decided on. We'll have to check out a bit. Sometimes you just gotta play some things, you know, to like figure out if they're okay or not. Alright, let's just break some more here. That guy gonna attack me? Guess not. There we go. We got some goodies. Alright, let's drop these off. I do want to have my own little house too somewhere nearby. Not too far away. You know, we kind of want to stay close to this all. I think it would be fun to also have like your own little house here and there. Do we not have lurkers at all? Lurker skin? It's possible that someone has it in their inventory or something. Or do I have it? No. We have one lurker skin, it seems. We do have... Wait a second. We do have find me in here, right? Yeah, if you press Y on an item, it shows you where they at, in which chest. So, you can see lurker skin is in this chest, so... Yeah, only one. So I might go murder some lurkers today. So I had to advance through tips again. Oh yeah, we also got this guy. Looks like we have been scanning more of these over time. There's lots of yeah, these lurking shadows. We don't need that many, do we? I think we just need like one of each. Oh, these are different ones. There we go. Just have a bit more room in there. Where's my trash slot? I see it in a chest, but not here. What? That's weird. Did I accidentally move my trash slot thingy? Does it have to do with the button that I added? That's very strange. Okay, I'll just dump it in here then, I guess. Huh. Not sure why that's not there. Hey, we have a snail friend in our house. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we have to like repair these so that they don't disappear on us. And we have lots of this. I'm actually going to grind this more down. How much samurai do we have? Hey, Stone. Hey, Creeper, I'm so glad you made the pack. The Betweenlands is so underappreciated. Nobody ever makes it standalone focus of the game. So it should be nice to watch where the series goes. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I agree that it's kind of sad that it doesn't get a ton of attention sometimes, unfortunately. So I'm trying to do my part. Oh, wait, did I actually just lose some? Oh, no, okay. Sometimes I think like these crafting tables work a little funky on servers sometimes. Like they don't update right away, but they don't like actually do any like cause any issues. Oh wait, is that life crystal? Oh, there it is. Okay, just moved it over. It seems. So I don't know if these actually can pull things from. If the hoppers can pull things from waters, we'll find out. But how are you doing, Stone? Hope you're doing well. Hey Architect, how's it going? I see you've been probably analyzing more scrolls in here. The crystal's almost dead. We need to... Oh, that does work. Nice. Need to like set up... I'll find some more white hearts or something eventually. Okay, this is full. I'll fill up these here. Some in there. Maybe I'll keep the right side here for ores and such. I'm well enough anyway. Well enough anyways, bot. So rude, bot spot. Yeah, that's good. You know, at least you're not doing bad, right? Doing good? Yeah, I got so much octane last night. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, wow. No kidding. That's awesome. Ooh, my tool is getting corroded. We have not a lot of Scabist, unfortunately. So, you know, maybe do some more mining today. Or maybe look for a place. I want to live in a root, inside one of those roots. I think it would be awesome, but it has to be a really like thick one, otherwise it's very difficult. Arguable. Fair enough. Hi Snail, you're just gonna hang out here. We're gonna breed you eventually too. Yeah, this is on the server right now. You're more than welcome to join. It's not really like a public server or anything. It's more like a, you know, friends and people I know kind of thing. The only thing is that currently I'm using a dev version of this pack, so I would have to send you a link. Do we have a net? Should be up here. That gecko is really tame, weirdly enough. He's not scared whatsoever. It's weird. I'll put you into this chest with the rest of your friends. Yeah, I didn't want to like set up a whitelist stuff and such. I was just like, yeah, I'll just do it however. I feel like if I know someone, you know, it's cool. I actually did add also a thing to my Twitch thing now where people can redeem a server whitelisting if they wanted to for like 20,000 points. Because at that point I'm like, yeah, I'll probably know you well enough to, you know, not mind. But if it's someone I know already, then, you know, I don't mind at all. Okay. You're just like teasing. Oh, he's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. Ah, the left one. Nope, the right one got it. Nice. He got it. Okay. I'm gonna murder more of you guys, okay? Try to at least. There's this weird rhythm you can get into, like, to kill them, but it doesn't always work, it seems. Alright. Gotcha. We got 4 skins there, nice. We did find one of those crack rock biomes, so I might have to go over there and just loot the ocean floor or the sea floor, whatever it is. That is mob drops, right? Oh, they're over here now apparently. Our inventory system's already completely completely random. I also lost track of where I want to put things, so. Oh, we got some sap spit. Huh. How did we get this? Interesting. Oh, maybe like a pot? Possibly from a pot, I'm not sure. Okay, this tastes plain. I'm gonna take some donuts. There's more food there. Oh, I had some. Put these away. And yeah, my armor is pretty broken. Maybe it's time to upgrade. Oh, you did take on a spirit tree already. Which one? Was it this one down here? Let's see. This looks like a big root, maybe. It's not too far away. Yeah, if you like slowly build like a little down here, that'd be cool. Wasn't paying attention to where I was. Oh, that's fine. All good. There's more. There's more trees to slay. Let's see. Let's go over the other side here. Take what? Oh yeah, let's fix up this like frog pen. So that is great wood or giant planks, I believe. There's no other thing in there. I think I can use these sticks. Snail, if you keep pushing me, you're gonna turn into food. I did get one of the root pots as well. Oh, nice. Boink. There we go. It's a bit awkward to do, but you know, it works. Ooh, close the door. There we go. If it's like one tall that can still jump over. I like this little snail island we have here. Okay, so let's take a look at these roots. Like, this is a really small one, which is not great. I mean, ideally, it would be awesome if there was a man here. One of those giant roots would be kind of cool too, where you have to go really far up. But it might be a bit annoying. But then also, oh man, on an island would be cool too, right? Like a waste root. So that you can still place stuff on top. Which one was the one I saw over here? Let's have a look at this one. Why do I have a snail? Oh no, I just walked in, I guess. No, Architect left the game. Wait, you were online? Oh, did you not update? You have to update the pack if you haven't yet. This one is the one I saw on the map, but yeah, it's It's not a big route, is it? I don't think that would do it. Yeah, see, that's unfortunate. I don't want to be too too far away either, but I guess it's not too far if it's like... The first raised island seems to be this one here. Let's have a look. Yeah, maybe we'll turn this into a storage room. Because Morad said he didn't have any specific plans for these buildings. So maybe that would be a nice one. Just have a large amount of like chests in there where we can store stuff. Hopefully a bit more organized than what it is right now. It's always how it goes, right? There's never enough chests. Yeah, I think it's the one over here. That's the first one. Hopefully not a nest on top. Actually, I think there might be. No, that's a tree. Okay, should be good. Let's have a look. Would this even be like a good place to live? That's a good route here too. No, it's kind of thin. That one is a good one. That's a thick route. And big enough to like have an actual base inside. Yeah, that would be cool. But here's one of those islands. Because you could like, you know, go through these routes and then up to the island would be kind of neat. It's gonna be tricky though to build a proper staircase there. Because this is not a very thick one. I mean, we can always like extend them, I suppose. Or like, you know, like make them thicker. There's a matriarch up there, but this island here seems fine. It's hard to tell. It's gonna put... Yeah, come on. Whoop! Okay. I placed a torch and I disconnected. Oh no, it's fine though. That's weird. What happened there? Nothing. Okay. Strange. Why does this Zeros map shit always happen now? Can I just rename this maybe? Let's just call it server. Maybe that's why it keeps like complaining. Some sort of new update made it like so that it asks you that every single time for some reason. Bottom right. Change map selection. Or left. Is it this? Left. Anyway, it's fine. Hope it's fine now. Let me go. I kind of want to get up here, but that might be difficult with a frog. Well, actually, it's not too bad. Oh, I'll take it back. A little tricky. Might be easier to, oh god, go backwards on him. Then he only hops like a little bit. Well, and he's down again. Okay, let's store him somewhere here. If I can. Not really. Like no island here. Oh, this might be good actually. This might be a better one to get up here. You got it! Nice. Set to manual, you can set it to 1 time. That's single. Single, each dimension has a single map. Oh no, but then it deletes my map. Oh no, there it is. Okay, single. Okay. I'll try that, I guess. Thank you. Hopefully that does it. So careful, so careful. I had a quirky idea a few years ago. It was an integrate TFC into Betweenlands. Might be a little bit easier to do now that TFC is updated. Curious what you think of the Betweenlands world which involved TFC progression system. Oh boy, can I tell you a tale, maybe. That's been like on my mind for... oh shit, for quite some time now. We had many discussions about this. Or I had yelled about my thoughts into the void, and sometimes people replied. We also talked about it last night, actually, on the stream. Where do I even start? So I wanted to, you know, always create like a really, like a big mod pack that focuses heavily on the Betweenlands. Basically this, you're in the Betweenlands, no overworld. But in that other case, there were like additional content mods, like there was like roots, Stormcraft, Embers, and it would kind of like have a bit of a progression system there where like if you fought a boss, for example, you unlock the knowledge of a new like mod or something. Okay, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to leave this guy here. And that's been something I've been trying to do for a very, very long time now, but I keep changing my mind a lot. And before I really messed with Terraformacraft, I had thought about like, you know, it would be kind of cool to have some sort of progression like Terraformacraft, but not quite as extreme, you know. A bit more like Tech was perhaps, where you have to like, you know, process your ores a bit better. And wow, what a jerk, he can jump out of there. That's a new one. So I had tried that with like different ones like this at Tinker's Forging. Wow, this guy. Okay. You are impressive. Fine. I'll make it deeper. And that kind of worked and stuff, but it felt a little bit like to me. Couldn't quite put my finger on what it is. Anyway, a little bit later, when I actually played some Terraformacraft with Poetica and stuff, and checked out, you know, Terraformacraft Reloaded and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, I actually do really enjoy Terraformacraft after all, because that was always a mod that I liked to watch people play, but I didn't like to play it myself on 1.7, mostly because of the farming system. I really didn't like that particular system, and some other ones, but the 1.12 version changed that, so it was like much more enjoyable to me personally. So I was like, well, what if we actually do go full ham on Terraformacraft and the Betweenlands? So I actually have tried that. I have tried to set up a mod pack where you're just in the Betweenlands with Terraformacraft itself. And it sort of works in 1.12 because there's so many more options with Terraformacraft now where you can make it mod compatible. But there were some things that don't really work, that just kind of clash. For example, the crop system, right? Like, with how Terraformacraft works with like season, for example. Seasons you can't really do in the Betweenlands, I would say. And you know, maybe with a custom mod you could do something there, but it's a bit more trickier perhaps. And crops have to like grow over time, whereas like Betweenlands crops, for example, take almost no time to do. You don't have farmland, you have this special Betweenlands dirt. I think it's a little tricky to kind of make those two work. I mean, you could probably do something with mods there, but I don't know if it really would work together that well. But you know, like the crafting or the, you know, like tool making, that kind of stuff is totally fine. That all works, but the locks all work, you know, because Terraformacraft now just handles that kind of stuff really well with modded blocks. As long as it's like an ore dictionary lock, it's fine. But yeah, the crop stuff was one of the bigger one, because as you notice, where season affecting the world, yeah, crops are a little finicky, and some odd quirks like fire, which shouldn't exist or should be tweaked. Yeah, that was another thing I had issue with too, where it's like you kind of need fire to start Terraformacraft, but the Betweenlands is set up in a way where lore-wise, you know, it's really wet, and the only way to get fire is like octane ingots. So you could probably be like, you know, whatever, like the Betweenlands devs often also say like the lore is really just there for, you know, just there, like if you want something, but you shouldn't take it as that's how it is, right? Like just do your own thing kind of deal. But yeah, it felt a little bit weird. But the crop system and the season system still don't really work that well. With like, yeah, I just don't think like you would either have to make a mod that makes it so that TFC crops work with the Betweenlands farmland, and you know, still kind of like grow slowly and maybe ignore seasons completely, or you make it so that you have two types of crop systems, you know, the Betweenlands one and the Terraformacraft, maybe, you know, where you can make like the vanilla dirt, grass, whatever, that's like more purified version of what there already is in the Betweenlands. Yeah, so this would be a pretty cool island to build on top. These jerks gonna be problems, but we don't have to get too close. Just need to find a way now to get up here nicely. I'm gonna see if that route is thick enough. Couldn't help but laugh at the idea of wrought octane ingots. It's actually kind of cool, and yeah, it would be neat. But here's the other thing. So after having all that work, right? Done all that work. Something I realized, and that was the same reason why I didn't like it the other way, where I didn't have Terraformacraft and just had mods that kind of emulate Terraformacraft, is that it wasn't fun. Oh, that guy's shooting at me. He's up there right now. Do you see this here? The barb? Where is it? Oh, is it despawned already? He shoots like these little blades. Look at that. Like a spin attack. Yeah, and it leaves these things behind. It just wasn't fun because the Betweenlands progression itself is really fun. And you know, you were bypassing a lot of this. Like, you made it, oh god, I'm gonna die. You made it really drawn out with Terraformacraft, and it just wasn't as enjoyable. You couldn't just go explore the world and, you know, go into a dungeon or something. And it's not like there's several different biomes with things to explore or what have you. Why are these arrows not working? Ow. So yeah, that was a big issue. And yeah, I quickly realized, like, it's just not, I don't think it works that well. Like, just having pure Betweenlands with Terraformacraft is not, it's not enjoyable. It doesn't work well. Now then, recently, you know, I wanted to make a magical mod pack. Magical Terraformacraft mod pack. Ooh, I'm getting some lag. My TPS is fine, that's weird. Maybe my connection. Yeah, I wanted like a magical Terraformacraft pack. Yeah, look at that. It's pretty bad. Weird. And then perhaps add the Betweenland to it, right? I think that works much better if you have to visit the Betweenland roughly around Iron level, I would say. Because I was messing with that a little bit, like just seeing how difficult it would be. And, you know, being Terraformacraft and not having, for example, Hell's region, or not, no, good Hell's region, it definitely made the Betweenlands a lot more difficult too, which is nice. So it wasn't like you could just cheese a lot of things. So that definitely works, and that's something I wanted to explore more, my Terraformacraft pack. Yeah, it was, you know, it was very like a magical pack, and so it would be like, you probably would go through roots at the beginning, a bit of Thaumcraft, possibly a bit of Embers, and then at that point kind of like open up to the Betweenlands, where, you know, in a similar style, like once you beat bosses or something, you unlock new knowledge in other magical mods or something. And I feel like a lot of the Betweenland stuff actually benefits you quite a bit in Terraformacraft, for example, like the potions and that kind of stuff you could make, right? It's a very interesting potion system. I find way more interesting than the Minecraft one, so I think it would be cool to have them available in that case. But so that's a possibility. That's still like kind of on my plate. But I keep going back and forth between, you know, do I want to make TFC Magic Pack with Betweenlands, or do I still want to make my big Betweenlands only, not only, but like Betweenlands with, you know, magical mods pack without Terraformacraft? Do I combine them? Do I do both, etc.? So that's been something I've been trying to debate, and that's actually why I made this pack, because I couldn't make up my mind, and I really just want to play some Betweenlands. I was like, screw it, let's just, oh, a creepling. Let's just make a Betweenlands pack so I can at least play it. And then while playing this, maybe I'll get different ideas or inspirations or whatever. Where's that dude? I always love when they like spawn on these islands. There he is. Because like those matriarchs, these big Kyromors, they kill these dudes. Hey. That's so cool. Yeah, these dudes in the nest there. These giant birds or bats, whatever. They kill them. There's actually like little dead ones of them in those nests. So it's not great. I looked at working on my own TFC pack again, and unfortunately came to the conclusion I have to figure out how to write my own game or give up on it for good. Ah, that sucks. Why is that? Like, what's holding you back? Because I think you were talking about the Betweenlands too, right? Because I think isn't that why you were asking about the fragile blocks mod? To use that to make give blocks physics? Or was it for something else? Okay, I'm gonna try to see. This one is the only route I can see that's somewhat thick enough, except for the one over there maybe, that could connect to this. The other one might be better though, because it's more, it's not as steep perhaps. They're relatively the same thickness. Alright, let's go try that. I'm just gonna see if I can dig my way up there and then see how much room we can get. Okay, make in there. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. And later on we get that raid and we can fly up there. Love the ambient features of the dimension, little things like that make the mod so enjoyable. Yeah, it's just, the quality of this mod is insane. Just and I don't know if you follow their development, but they've been showing off some of the rune weaving system, which is going to be like the enchanting system in this. It looks pretty crazy. And they were showing off some fishing stuff, which I don't know if that's currently on hold, because there hasn't been any updates, but yeah, some good stuff happening there. I cannot wait for that feature, the rune weaving. Right, it looks so good, so good. I was going to use Betweenlands with fragile blocks. Right, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and so yeah, I'm very indecisive too. I just, like you said, like there aren't a lot of mod packs that focus on the Betweenlands, and I just really think like in my head or in my mind, I'm just imagining, you know, being able to basically completely replace the overworld, like how you would make a mod pack with the overworld and stuff, but you use the Betweenlands instead. Would be so nice for me personally. Like I would enjoy that a lot, and you know, a lot more, I guess more what do you call it? Like nature magic, I suppose, like with roots and that kind of stuff. And I don't know, it just works so well. Like I was, and I started work on that pack quite a bit. Done quite a bit of work on it. But yeah, midway through, I'm always like, well, is this really good? Do I really want to do this? Start doubting myself, and yeah. Okay, this is a pretty narrow one, so it's a bit more tricky to get up here. Well, let's try. Can always like expand the outside a little bit, like I've just done there, and put like little windows in here or something. Are you exploring, Architect? That would explain it. Maybe, although I did preach in chunks. You are. What coordinate are you on? Oh, at. Just kind of curious, like how far it pre-gen'd the server. That's not very far. That's weird. Okay. I don't think the pre-gen worked. That's odd. Okay. Carry on. Started writing a rant trying to simplify it. I know, it's... Oh no, don't worry about it, Architect. That's fine. I did like a pre-gen of like 5,000 range, whatever that meant, but apparently it didn't work. Well, maybe it has an issue with doing it in a different dimension, even though there's a dimension command or field. Am I even going the right way? I have no idea. I feel like I'm going away from the island. Oh no, it's up. It's above me. Okay. Like, that's gonna be really tight. Way up there. Okay. But that would be neat. So I want to do it. I still wish there was some form of primitive elevator mod, you know? We have some elevator mods, but nothing that's like primitive looking. Like better with mods pulleys would be perfect. Absolutely perfect for this kind of stuff. Like a riggedy setup where that just transports you upwards. This is all open, okay. Might have to expand that a bit. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work that well. We'll try it. We'll make it work. I'm gonna just expand it or something. Oh, create, yeah. That would be it. I think I might be going the wrong way. Let's have a look here. So I need to go more right now. Oh, okay, that's why probably. Oh, this is a really thin spot here though. Okay. We have to go more right. Oops. Maybe I should just do that, like dig as much as I can, and then when I see the outside, just put the blocks back, so I know exactly how far I can go. Like this is pretty much it here. Well, I can do one there. This boat is pretty empty. This boat is so pretty. Wow, my brain just read that completely wrong. But it's so frustrating to pilot. It is, yeah. If you get a tart boat, it's easier to pilot. Oh, stroke over here. If you have a toad, they're pretty good. Might have to go this way. Love the song. Yeah, outside like a storyline for that pack, for the Betweenlands pack, and I don't know. Because one of the reasons of like why I even want to combine the Terraformacraft one and the Betweenlands one is mostly because it was sharing similar mods, and I didn't just want to like remake or reuse the same mods in the pack, right? So I don't know. Maybe I should also just be like I know that Terraformacraft is in development for 1.15. Maybe I should just say, you know, just make a Terraformacraft pack whenever it comes out on 1.15 or higher. Because Terraformacraft with Create, for example, would be sick. And then maybe just focus on the Betweenlands pack, and then once I'm done with that pack, kind of be like, goodbye 1.12, we're moving on for good now. So I don't think 1.12 is going to be that relevant for that much longer, and making those packs takes a long ass time. Oh, there's the big dude. Okay, this might be a dangerous place to live in, but hey, that's... I mean, it's the Betweenlands, it's all dangerous, isn't it? I've been looking for one, haven't seen any yet. Yeah, they're not too common. The Midnight would work in that aspect pretty well. It's fairly empty content-wise, ripe for storytelling. The Midnight was actually part of that pack too, the Betweenlands one I had. I took it out in the end because... Well, actually I think it's still in there, but I was thinking about taking it out. It's once again like one of the devs being a weirdo about stuff, but I don't think he actually works on it anymore. But anyway. Yeah, the Midnight was kind of like an in-between, weirdly enough, dimension. Like I didn't have no dimension. Ooh, he died to a white. Everyone's dying to whites. Nice. I did have... Because like story-wise, right? Again, stories for the Betweenlands is just like something they made up and blah blah blah, right? So don't take it too serious, or don't be too you know, don't be afraid to change it or whatever. But the original like story is laid out in a way where there was someone here, like the druids or whoever, and they experimented with the magic from the nether, which then, you know, kind of failed and corrupted this dimension. Made it all like this decayed and that kind of stuff. So like, I think like the swamp hags or the whites or something are like remnants of the people that lived here and just decayed over time. And anything in this dimension decays now because they mess with magic from the nether. And so, you know, the nether would be kind of neat to have actually as a dimension, or at least like parts of the nether, like just have like structure spawn that are maybe nether-like or something like that. Oh, this is all open. Is that a root? I think it is. Or like a tendril. And I had the emptiness from Thermic Augmentation, which worked pretty well in this, or with this together. It was kind of neat, especially with Thaumcraft. Where are we even going at this point? Oh, we're almost there. Oh, I think it almost goes straight up, I believe. I have to destroy this a little bit here. Okay, it goes forward more. And then maybe up. No, it doesn't look like it connects properly. Kind of like here, but... Okay, yeah, so this is one of those spots where we would have to adjust it. But now the question is, do I want to do that? Do I want to do all this work to actually do that, right? I think it could be neat. Or like have this connect up to like here-ish somehow. It's gonna like roughly mark this. Because we would have to do this a bit better. Better job there, but then we can make it up here somehow. And then where would we come out of? Is it gonna be centered or on the edge? Nope, I'll make it... Okay, whatever. Didn't mean to make it swamp dirt there. Or duck swamp dirt. Okay, we are... Can't tell. We're pretty much in the center again, aren't we? Ish. Kind of in the lower part of the center. I like how the island is actually divided by a route as well. Okay, there's your rant. Simply, I want everything to be modular. If you think something could happen, it should. What happens if you drop gunpowder in lava? It burns. Why? What would it do in real life? Probably burst in shrapnel. Would flowing lava, water erode the land? Probably. Would trees grow slowly over time? Should soil have always changing values like acidity, coolness, fertility? Oh, we go now. That's gonna be a problem. Now think about the oddly specific things like that, yeah, and apply it to everything. Best case scenario, I have to write a system from scratch that automatically applies these features to everything, which would require its own game, not a mod. Yeah, that's a big undertaking there. Cool one, but yeah, that's pretty big. It's kind of like, I mean, in a way, it is kind of like what Terraformacraft, I guess, did with their own mod, right? Just building this ecological system in Minecraft and having to like recreate a lot of the systems on your own, like weather and climate, that kind of stuff. Also like something like Vintage Story, for example, which is, you know, inspired by Terraformacraft, or rather by Vintage Craft, is sort of like that then too. But yeah, it's a lot of work. I mean, you know, I still think like if you could make it as a mod, that's still less work than writing your own game and you know, just creating all the systems from scratch basically. You already have some systems in place here that you can use. What would happen if I threw my half-broken copper pick into a macerator? It should break down into a very specific small amount of metal. Have the correct wood-type sawdust from the handle that was used to make it, and probably break the machine, because who throws a pickaxe into a macerator? Yeah, that's why I've been working on the concept for a number of years. Yeah, I can see that. I can see why. It would take a while. You actually were using GregTech too, right? Which makes sense then. Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's it's definitely a ton of work. I guess I don't know. I don't know what to like. Trying to think. I guess one question would be kind of why do you want it to be that, you know, specific, for example? Like, do you think that's just the most enjoyable for you or something? And also, you know, are you able to have compromises there where certain systems may not necessarily do all of these things, but be close enough to represent what you had in mind, perhaps? Okay, I'm just gonna do like a little windows here and there, maybe. We'll figure something out here. I think I'm gonna try to make this work. In a way. See, that's like another one of those reasons why I want the Betweenlands to be so focused, because if it's like a mod pack where you serve the overworld and stuff, you don't really have to build here much, but I feel like this dimension offers so many cool scenes or environments that you can build in and just create some really interesting looking structures. I hope we need to give it a shot, and I think actually like this pack now, for example, is gonna help me to explore that a little bit better before I even like, you know, decide if I would want to make a large pack. This maybe doesn't work. Who knows? Hey Barry, I'm doing alright. How are you doing? Good to see you. You got that question a lot? Yeah, I'm fine with compromises too. With combat misses. I just spent over an hour looking up best country or best pop rock. I feel like I've done something. Oh, productive. Did you figure out what's the best country or best pop rock is? I just love the ideas. Or yeah, I've never seen anyone make a world so alive. In Minecraft, everything is controlled by you. I would love to see you have to conquer a world that wants to grow around you. Real life humans discover things by mistake. Imagine making the discovery that you could mash ash by blowing up coal. See, yes, that would be neat, but I can already tell you that A, that's going to annoy people because people are freaking lazy, and B, or because of that, B, there will be a wiki that just explains it all anyway. Because like, if you think about Minecraft itself, this game, especially before the recipe book, told you nothing. You would not be able to figure out how to craft certain items without seeing someone make them or look at the wiki page to see how they were crafted. And no one, or most people seem like don't enjoy that, right? Because it's like, you know, you just want to make a thing and you don't know how to make a thing. Yeah, but you know, I mean, that being said, you shouldn't always, of course, I don't think you always should, you know, do what other people would like. If it's something that you enjoy doing, then you know that's a valid reason to do it. And usually there tends to be an audience for everything, so it might be a small audience, but you know, audience nonetheless. Or who knows, maybe there is actually a huge audience. It just has been hidden because no one has done it. So yeah. Okay, the snail's food. He's gonna eat my snail. My house snail. I named him Gary and everything. No, I didn't. You would write a wiki, yeah. But if you write a wiki, then the question is like, why not just have it, you know, explained in the game, kinda. But of course, yeah, it's a really strange balance between discovery and reading about it. Like, you can say the same things about the Betweenlands. There's so much you can do by just like discovering things by doing it, right? By just exploring and playing and whatever. But there's also certain things that are really, really obscure that you might not know about or ever figure out because it's not explained in game. But you know, the exploration and like discovering new things is super fun. It's like, ooh, what is this island? Does it have anything on top? What is that giant monster? What if I kill it? Like that is fun, right? But like, how do I make a pickaxe to even get going? That part would not be as fun to try to figure out, perhaps. This is like your essential thing that you need to even get started. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. After all this, I have like quite a bit giant root here. I've decided to add some Metallica, Guns N' Roses, and some Megadeth to my playlist, and maybe some Third Eye song. Forgot the name. Third Eye. Metallica is always good. And that's what I would like to find out. Do people really want this? I've definitely had people interested. Well, the wiki or in-game guide, if you want, would give a rough idea. Hey, look, wood burns, but what does it do if it burns? Vague but obvious at the same time. I should drop this subject anyways. No, it's fine. You can keep talking about it. I think it's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's an audience for everything, and you don't have to, like, you know, do what other people think you should do. There's plenty of, for example, I'm just trying to make comparisons, like plenty of like magic mods in Minecraft, like Blood Magic is a good example, maybe, where it has a guide and explains some things, but it's also very vague on some things, right? It's always like, that seems to be a common thing with magic mods, I believe. It's like, but what does this mean? Like, what should I do with this? Like, oh, I need to research this further or something. Like, it's always very vague, and I've seen so many people get really frustrated about that. And again, it doesn't matter if that's what you want to do. Let them get frustrated, I suppose. Oh yeah, we can't make sticks out of this. I don't think I want to use these, actually. Such a nice wood, but like, I think for like stairs and stuff, I'm gonna go with Block Craftery. Yay, rain! Wait, how do you make them again? Sticks, right? Oh no, you make these. Yeah, that's sticks. That is going to get loud. People tend to like a lot of songs with very strange meanings. One kept repeating something about cocaine, some strange thing about war and addiction and crystal meth. Yeah. I'm sure someone feels like it's relatable then or something. Man, snaking this up here is going to be something. I'm gonna have to replace one of those. It's like stairs. Ooh, lightning. Do I have my arrows? I do. Where is it? Oh, there. Make me them arrows, please. Not quite centered. So cool. That didn't do anything. I don't think it was centered enough. Ah, shoot. Splish. Sploosh. Splash. But yeah, I mean, it's difficult to figure out, right? Who is gonna like it. Or if there's an interest in it. If you would want to figure that one out. But yeah, again, I feel like, you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you want to do. I mean, if you could, I don't know how far you've gotten in your pack development. If you were able to recreate some of that. Like small systems, just to kind of like test them. Maybe that could work. I don't know how much experience you have with game development at all. If you do have some, you could always prototype something there and see, you know, maybe after all, like making your own little game, it's not a bad idea. So stormy outside. Okay. Yeah. Slowly getting there. I kind of want to keep this interesting though, like make it. That doesn't work as well. Make it a bit more chaotic. Oh, I hear lightning. I'm gonna be so annoyed walking up this, am I not? I'm gonna be like, who built this crap? No wonder this house was for free. Neighbors shooting at me, lightning everywhere. Oh, we have to go that way. Should I do like? Oh, I can do a half slip here. Yeah. What really made me say, okay, I'm not doing this anytime soon, was writing a crab tracker script that automatically generated about 70,000 soil blocks, and realizing I had to texture them all and give them specific OR dictionaries, names, gravity, mechanics, etc. That is one of those things where probably better to write a mod, yeah. You can't program. Yeah, I mean, you know, you can start learning it. I think learning programming is always best if you have a project in mind. At least for me, that was always the case. But if I didn't have something specific I wanted to make, it was really difficult to learn it. Let's go over here. Two things stood out to me. The Wikipedia page on Stairway to Heaven said it was hard rock. And I was literally thinking, shit, what the fuck is, what the fuck in some of those Megadeth songs driving as hell? What? Okay, probably some typos there, but yeah, it's a genre talk again, isn't it? What genre is it? Ooh, maybe I can turn this little tree into like a secret base entrance. Goes like underground into like a cave system or something. Oh, it's a tiny tree again now. Yeah, dude, it's a tricky one. Because it's one of the things, like, you know, if you just start making it, perhaps after a while you'll be like, oh, I actually don't like it. Like, it's a bit extreme or something. But then you've done all this work, so you know, it's always, if possible, it's nice to have some sort of prototype, like a quick prototype, before you go into like heavy development of things. That's what I've been kind of trying to do with my Betweenlands pack too. It's just I wasn't going to be like, okay, I'm gonna, like, you know, immediately start with these scripts right away. I was trying to test mods first, make sure that they actually work, and then like see like little systems, like could I use this mod's feature with this thing, and you know, that kind of stuff, to make sure that they actually work together. And then if they did, then I was like, okay, that's like, it should work and all. Let's start making changes. Like I did that, for example, with Terra Firma when I was working a bit on that pack with Roots, because, you know, Roots has a lot of rituals and stuff that are, you know, kind of more balanced around vanilla. So it's always like, well, is this like crop grows spell, for example, working on Betweenlands, on, you know, Terra Firma crops? Or will I have to change that somehow, you know? I made a list of all the spells that would work or which wouldn't work, or what I had to change there. I'm driving as I'm pretty crazy loud. Oh, I see. Yeah, Stairway to Heaven doesn't seem very doesn't seem very hard rock, does it? Maybe, you know, maybe during that time it was considered hard rock. It's different now. God, I love these little squeaky boys in the background. Although they drove me nuts when I was working on a Betweenlands pack, because I had like, oh, you know, let's do something here. I had them like just hanging out in my base. I was next to a route and there were so many of them in the end. It's like, just go get a life, man. Go bother someone else. Loving that song though. Okay, I'll leave those for now. Yeah, look at that. It kind of works. It's not the worst to get up here. And, you know, on the way down, I'll try to like, here for example, I'm like, oh no, that's the block there. Okay. Maybe I should change them to a different color. If I replace the floor with planks instead, just to kind of like make them look a slightly different. Because like I think just having the paths here out of this might not look as good. But if I replace all the floors with that, it's not gonna work though, in some cases. Then I could just like add another layer on the bottom out of the roots block itself to kind of cover them up. I don't know which one I like more. It's really hard to see like here, right? Like you don't know what's happening here. That's why that's not good. I think we have to use these blocks instead. See, I've tried to make prototype projects and then came back to, if I'm doing this, why not just work on the original? Right, but they're so adorable. They are. Put some plank slabs to imply an old walkway that wore away. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. You can say that that's like one. I'm actually also wondering if that's the right block choice. What would wheat? Because wheatwood is more similar color-wise to this. I feel like this might almost work better. Okay, we need a chest or something. Yeah, honestly, the prototype thing is it tends to be a little bit of a dangerous thing. Oh, I have all the sim right on me. Shoot. I had a like, I have that often when I'm like working on a job or something, freelance work, and then it's like, yeah, we're gonna prototype something, but then it ends. Ooh, that scared the crap out of me, dude. Ooh, you got a Volakite. Whee! Let's go fly. We have an extra one. Way! A little bit. Yeah, these are needed if I have a base up there. Yay! That's so good. But yeah, so I can keep this? I see you have another one. You know, it's always like, yeah, let's just make a prototype, and then you end up just using that prototype because it's like, well, we already have all of this stuff. And I'm like, it's not good. It's not gonna be good. It's not optimized. It's a prototype for a reason. That's for you. Thanks. Nice. We got a Volakite. We can glide in style now. Alright, I'm gonna replace those. I think you're right, they look better as a different color because you really cannot see them. The sound is awesome. Now the one on the ceiling should stay that way though. Oh, you can just keep doing this. It's nice. Oh, sorry, I missed Barry. I also tend to enjoy the band's roots, country rock songs, even some folk rock from the Indigo Girls, whatever folk rock means. I don't quite remember what they sound like, but I do know that name. I'm sure if I hear like a song, I'll be like, oh yeah, it's that song. Yeah, the folk music or folk rock is always a thing where I'm like, I still don't quite know what that means either, but sometimes I'm like listening to bands or songs or artists, whatever, and it's like, yeah, this is folk rock. I'm like, okay, that sounds cool. And then I look up stuff in the same genre, and it's like, that is not what I wanted at all. So either it's a very like wide range of a genre, or I don't understand what it is properly. Like I think, for example, Sean James, who is the guy that made like the music for, that made like that Through the Valley song for The Last of Us 2. Like I like his music a lot, but I think his is also listed as like folk something, and I'm like, yeah, it sounds very different though to everything else I listened to so far. Okay, let's maybe glide over there. There was a pass, but nature said no. Nature says no. Minecraft was basically a prototype, and look at it now. Yeah. Well, I don't know if Minecraft was a prototype, actually. I don't know if he intended it to be a prototype. Bye, tree. And they're not the easiest things to steer, unfortunately. Okay, that was terrible. we are further away than we were before, maybe. It certainly feels like a prototype sometimes, considering how not well optimized the game is at times. It's got better though, but... So like, but like in your pack, how much of like the things you wanted it to do, how much have you done in it? Like how much did you get done in that? Wait, it's not, oh yeah, I'm like, it's not this tree? It is, but I blocked it off, that's right. Ah, secret tree. That's a whole rock genre, isn't it? Yeah, what the fuck does country rock have to do with Megadeth? I don't know, man. I don't know, I don't get it either. I'm sure there is like... I'm sure there's a reason for all of those. But I just don't know what it is. Well, maybe not, but it did reuse a lot of unused Copeless art from other games he made. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's some projects and games where sometimes you don't know if it's even fun or working until like way later. Like, you know, if you have some complicated systems that maybe are difficult to test early on before everything else is in place, it's difficult to really narrow down if something is fun. Like if the core gameplay loop, for example, is fun. Yeah. Did you make this pack? But, did you make this pack? I don't have to reply to Butspot, but yes, Barry, I made this pack. It is on the CurseForge launcher. If you type !pack, there should be a command for it too. I wonder what the Betweenlands would have looked like in its prime. That'd be interesting. to know. I don't know. Definitely not swampy. Along with Val, but yeah. Or Val's butt mines. That was a fun one. A desert. I would assume it was a forest, perhaps. Well, I don't exactly know what the law said in detail, but I have a feeling it's like they mess with the nether and stuff. So I don't know if like it's so wet in here now because they wanted to get rid of the fire or something. That was kind of like the counter to it, but or if it's just, you know, it was a forest and it decayed and turned into a swamp. That would make sense too, I feel like. Did I ever like talk about my weird dream with the donut people in this? For this? When I was working on my Betweenlands pack? I wanted, oh crap. I wanted a mod that added these like weird looking donut people to the Betweenlands. Well, it wasn't like that I wanted a mod. I dreamt that. I dreamt that I was in the Betweenlands and I came across this tribe made out of people that look like donuts. Like they had all kinds of weird shapes with like, you know, just like weird, like thinly drawn arms pretty much. Very Adventure Timey or something. And they all seemed very frightened and and like confused at what's going on in the world. But they would do things for you if you like gave them food and stuff. They would like, you would be able to tell them, hey, go dig out this trench here or this mine shaft or something. I don't know. And ever since I wanted to have them in the Betweenlands. That's what I imagine lived in this world. Hey, gaming visit. How you doing? I gotta get this pack, seems legit, especially now that Twitch decided to stop being broken. It's still broken. I would recommend the GD launcher, personally. Been slowly switching over to the GD launcher. Pretty good. Oops. Well, names like Weedwood imply it was relatively wet, so rainforest or partially swampy. Well, it doesn't mean that, you know, that was the old name. That could just be the new name. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah. Looks a bit better. I guess honestly, you probably can't really see what the root looks like from the outside because it's so dark. Just kind of like want to cover them up a bit more. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm digging it. This one is a bit more tricky to do though. Yeah, that one I don't like as much. So maybe what we'll do instead. Oops, that's the same exact thing. Maybe we'll put a slab here. Like this. It's a bit awkward. We can tweak it. I just think like kind of covering up some of these is better. It's like a pass block. Oops, no. Sure. This one's weird. Mind if I snag one of the islands next to yours? Which one were you thinking of? I would like to keep the one with the pond on it. Actually, no, I guess it's fine. If you want that one. See, that's one of those things I wanted to do with the big Betweenlands pack too. Is like fishing, because I love fishing, especially like Terraria and stuff, because it has a really cool system where depending on which biome you're in, you get like different fish loot and loot crates and that kind of stuff. And I wanted wanted to use it too, where like depending on which biome you are, there's like different fish, and in caves there's different fish, and on these islands specifically there's like different fish and loot. So the one part, yeah, sure, yep. Pick whatever you want, really. I was just thinking like, you know, what we could was the fishing, but we don't have fishing in this. But maybe once the I want to see what the Betweenland does with fishing later. What they come up with exactly. Should be interesting. All right, cool. So that's still unlike this here. I think maybe this should be a block. You know, just a bit more like this perhaps, and then we can have another window here. Oh, this actually goes further. It works. Sort of. Well, we'll improve it. That reminds me of a dream I had once of a new dimensional group of them with progression akin to Twilight Forest. All I remember is something about a wolf, a portal, and then scaring myself awake. Well, now I'm curious. Now I need that dimension. Scary dimensions are great. I had this dream where I flew down the staircase once. Not sure what this has to do with anything, but there it is. Also once there was slime on the refrigerator of a completely white house that kept growing. I was also compelled to hide the whole time. Dreams are a weird thing, man. I had so many weird, strange dreams in my life. But don't we all? I'm a fan of some of this here, to be honest. I think it shouldn't all just be like we can, you know, round out some of these, but it shouldn't like be everywhere. We can kind of like make this a bit more interesting there. Here, for example, might be a good window. Yeah, spot for a window. Update aquatic in the Betweenlands sounds like fun. Oh yeah, that mod. Well, I was going to use like Hooked, which is a mod by Code Taylor. I almost want this to be here and then have this one further out, but that doesn't really. Well, if I have it on one side, it could work. Do it there. That should probably be covered. Let's break this for now, because I want this to be kind of like a. Let me get rid of this. Kind of like a not really a pillar, but just like a railing or something. More like this. So you go around the corner here, and maybe this is a spot for a window. This should be adjusted. So we don't hit our head too much there. And maybe do this one. Yeah. Getting there. I think here too. I think every time we go like down like this, it's maybe better to have a bit of a raised platform there. I wonder, will the Lord take advantage of the new Nether? The Betweenlands stuff? Oh, interesting. Maybe. I don't even know when we get, you know, if there's like, no, I don't think they're in any like, I don't think they have started porting at all. Such a cool music. So spooky. I'm actually really liking doing this. Just like this little building bit here. Okay. Nope. Someone died. Window. Actually, that'd be cool to have like a bit of a like terrace or something. Balcony. It's not a fishing mod that he made. Well, it's a thing that lets you adjust the loot tables of fishing depending on biomes, time of day, weather, height, dimension, all kinds of good stuff. So you can really like create some really interesting, very like Terraria like fishing system. And I love fishing, so I gotta do it. Do we have stairs? Yeah. Pink Butt was from the Betweenlands. Pink Floyd. Also, speaking of the Betweenlands, I only found out 4 days ago Pink Floyd was British. Nice. Nice segue. Okay. I think it might be good there. Oh, no. This is awkward. Cool. That kind of works. Oh yeah, it's really gross looking, isn't it? Ugh, very corroded. I would imagine sulfur would be hot enough to burn in the swamps. Yeah. What does the server whitelist mean? Would you be whitelisted to say the server? What? What is it in relation to? Yes, that would be. That means usually that. Oh, you posted something? No, someone else. Usually means something. Means that you have to be whitelisted to join. Need to bring this back. Dragonfly wings. It's good if someone wants it. Well, leave them in here. I don't know, Architect, if you have dragonfly wings. Those are the ones you need to tame the toad in case you like find one. Oh yeah, armor doesn't corrode. Oh, channel point reward. Yeah, that's to like get whitelisted on a server if applicable. But you, Barry, if you want to join the server, by all means. I suppose it beats eating moss, it said. Let me see. I kinda... bring this back. Kinda wanna go back and get a map. I like this though. So this is right there, okay. Now, where did I park our toad? I think it was over that side? I did a thing! You did! I can see it! My life. But you already wasted your points on the serious waste one. I can't see anything. I don't know where I parked my frog. This is the one we tried to climb and then I gave up, right? So it must be nearby. It's also extremely dark right now and I can't see anything. Was it on that island? Kind of like checking if I can see the hole I dug. Not really. Because you would see... Okay, you would see stone, I believe. Oh, it might be underneath the island. Oh, yes. Awesome. We have light. How convenient. Oh man, I should have marked it. It can't be too far away. Is it there? Just check this island here real quick. So the TFC pack was very magic based, right? Stormcraft and stuff. How developed is it? Yeah, it was Roots, Stormcraft, Astro Sorcery, and Embers mostly. Ow. Those were like the big ones. It's not super developed yet. Because I was still like debating about some mods in there, if I want to keep them or not. And the whole Betweenlands thing, what I want to do with that. So yeah, there isn't too much yet there. I did some recipe changes. I was, you know, like I said, I was checking out roots and kind of see what's possible. Same with Stormcraft. I was messing a lot with Stormcraft and Astro Sorcery, and if they even would work together in Terraformer Craft, and I set up these like mining drill devices with Astro Sorcery, or tried to at least, and Ember bores, sorry, Stormcraft bores, and you know, testing if golems can interact with looms, for example, which yes they can. A little bit derpy, but they can. To automate that. Ooh, is it this island? So what servers could server whitelist get you into? Is there an app in the Discord for this one? There's no application for this one. Like I said, this is more like friends and people I know and that kind of stuff. And like I said, if you, Barry, want to join the server, feel free to do so. Let me know if you want to. Oh, there it is. Nice. But yeah, otherwise it would be just like whatever server is currently kind of like active, or whichever we're playing basically. But I mentioned like if, you know, applicable, in case there are certain servers where they're really just for like a couple of people or something. You know, I just want to have the right to be like, no, sorry, that's not one you can redeem it for. I know, but Spot is a bit too active. Man, my throat already hurts. I don't know why it always hurts from talking so quickly. Must be sitting weird or something. Oh, there's a menhir stone here. That's not too far away. I actually thought about like in the big pack, in the big Betweenlands pack, I was going to make something where you are able to pick up these menhir stones, because normally you can't break them in survival. But I wanted to make something that's like kind of expensive, but it lets you break one of them and replace them, so you can kind of move them closer to your base. Oh, speaking of base, it's over here. Oh my god, I just had a good idea for a frog name. I should name him Toad Howard. But we don't have name tags, so we can't do it. Ooh, 2 middle gems. Okay, I need one of them. I'm actually gonna take a green one. Though they're kind of the best ones. Stormcraft didn't look that hard to integrate. Earlier today I threw together a TFC plus Stormcraft world, didn't do much but add Origin and unify vanilla iron with TFC iron. Yes. Stormcraft surprisingly wasn't too bad, except for the water part. The cauldron requiring vanilla water, and if you put TFC water into it, it turns it into vanilla water. And you can pipe it out of the cauldron again. So there's some shenanigans going on there. But manageable. Breaking a menu would anger something. Yeah, yourself. Because it will just get deleted and you'll be like, damn it! These shitty frogs are better than modded jetpacks. I agree. Gnome! Subscribe with Twitch Prime for 5 months. Thank you so much, Gnome. How are you doing? It's very kind of you. Humph, he says. I'm not sure you can break those things. Yeah, I don't know if you can actually. It might be just like unbreakable, but if you can, it would just be... It would just vanish. Yep, we need more water in there. Maybe I'll set up the storage system here. Even though I'm building my own little base there, you know, I still want to do the community stuff here. Kind of build like a little swampy town. Swamphausen. Need to come up with a swamp name. Bam, bip, bam. Oh nice, you got one of the emotes. Wait, they're still going out? I thought they would stop now or something. I thought the pride emotes don't work anymore. Oh, you don't get them anymore. I was thinking more bang, lightning, fire, scary ghosts. Woo, yes. That would be cool. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. We do have 3 Valorite shards only. I still rock my bone armor. I should probably get at least Simmerite at this point. Let's just do that. Except for boots, maybe. Yeah, there's still funkiness going on with this table. At least it's not duping things anymore. But I'll keep the bone armor in my slot because I love the look of it. Yeah, armor does break quickly. Well, the Valorite lasts quite a while. Sup, hi. Gnome sleepy, gnome grumpy, gnome gnomey. So that's just normal, I'm guessing, right? That's just how a gnome is. Oh yeah, so like I said, we added drop off, so I can click this and it deposits everything that is in chests nearby, and it also marks them afterwards, so you can kind of see. Oh, someone made Valorite armor. You can kind of see what's in there. Yeah, there's a bone finder. I might take one. I'll just have a look around. And we do need maybe a bit more food. And of course sap. I don't know if you can favorite items in this. Oh, not. Yeah, no, we have glass. Okay. We have bark. Perfect. Those. Probably put away something I didn't want to put away, right? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, bone finder. Yeah. Did you see a man here nearby? Other than the one I saw, because I was going to. Oh, hey, the adding thing works now. Let me see where that one is. Is it near us? Is it this? No. Man here. What? How come that doesn't work? Is it because the map is like oh, select map server. But I think it's trying to add it to default. It's right next to us. Man, something is odd about this now. Wow, you can make global waypoints? Maybe as a op only. You already have them all? Yeah, I actually have all of them, I believe. I do have a lot of them. Yeah, let me see which ones I have. Oh, nothing there. Clicking on all of them. Actually, oh no, I do have both penguins. And I have all the bees in the world. There you go. Boink. The Betweenlands may be scary, but the men here are so cute. The men here are cute. I don't know if I find them cute, but they're pretty cool. What was it? 161, 163, something? Men here. Now I see it. Okay. Oh! That's pretty close by. Nice. Cool. Yeah. Oh, check your map now. Did you change something? Global probably means all worlds. Ah. Spamming. Ban me. Oh, it was a joke. That's my bad. I'm bad with recognizing jokes. Okay, let's also make this and then take a green gem. Shoop. Nope. Wait. Sorry, I make it. How do you make it again? Oh, it's 8. Okay. Let's go, Toad Howard. Toad Howard. Nope, you stay in there. Toadette. I don't know if that's Toadette. Morad gave some nice frog names. Oh, this way. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, that flew right over me, but now that I see it, it's hilarious. The Betweenlands may be scary, but the men here are so cute. Yes, that is funny. I guess it's because I pronounce it as men here. Well, no, that's the same. Never mind. That's the same pronunciation. Although I don't know if it matters to me, I find morbid or creepy things cute sometimes. Yeah, morbid stuff is great. I feel like I'm having some problems? Maybe not. Look at the toad trying to get him. The toad actually attacks for you, which is great. Okay, let's go up there. Yeah, I could reload the chunk. I was just that Kyro mod didn't move, so I thought I was actually lagging out, but no, it was fine. It's just a chunk. Yeah, it is right here. Sick. Could probably build like a cool little structure around this eventually. Alright. Can multiple people activate the men here though? Oh, let's find out, I guess. Maybe I'll... I can? Okay. It should be fine if I link both, right? It shouldn't be bound to like a player. I don't think it is. Look at this. Changes and stuff. So pretty. Sure, I'm just gonna do it. Okay. Cool. And then you can like shift right click the air to like save it. So I can do like floaty island base. Oh, why is my trash can there suddenly? What? Oh no, is that not gonna work now? Oh no, there it is. Somehow my trash slot is like gone and I don't know how to get it back. So weird. I must have dragged it behind my UI or something. Very strange. Anyway. Toad Howard. There you are. We need like frog pens in all bases so we can like store them. Gonna have to come up with a nice design for a frog base. Something where you can just easily jump in and maybe have like a piston thing to like push yourself out. That might be cool. I saw Hamilton for the first time today because my friend kept bugging me, so screw her, but also thank you, I found it nice. I haven't seen it yet. When I heard about it the first time, I tried to listen to some songs and I was like, this is not my cup of tea. I didn't like that rap part. Well, it's all rap, but like, I've listened to some of it again recently and I was like, no, this is actually really good. Maybe because I've been listening to more rap again lately or something. I should probably watch it. I wonder, are Kyro mods related to ducks? Maybe. I wonder what they used to be though, yeah. Maybe they were ducks previously. About the item not player, yeah. I really like that they kept calling the main character of the play a bastard. Yeah, I have to watch it. Cool, so we have a teleport point there. I don't know. Well, architect, I'll put the other one in the chest next to my entrance there, maybe. You wanna grab it. We'll have to like find more menhirs then. Oh, more bone finders, I suppose. Oh, you're right here. Hi. So that's your base. I was like, is that my base? No, it looks different. Here's a menhir. Bone finder. Oh, look at this copycat. No voice. I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah, we need like a thing here for the frog too. It's a good idea, right? The Trollster. I'm not sure if it's a Trollster's Elmo or the Trollster's Selmo. But thank you for the follow and welcome. What do I do with my frog now? Because if we park the frog at the menhir, then we still have quite a distance to walk over to our entrance, because it's like on the opposite side of my island. Maybe I need like 2 entrances to this or something. But the other one didn't seem as good. Well, I guess I could use ladders to get up. Through this one here. Yeah, I probably should. I probably should have 2 entrances and then have this over here be kind of the parking spot. Climbing ropes could work. Yeah. Might not be bad. I'm just going to it's a Trollster's Elmo. Okay, cool. Well, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing alright. Okay, time to park my frog. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, perfect. Reverse works great on these things. There you go. Don't go anywhere, please. I'm out of torches. We're both playing Modern Minecraft. Ooh, we must be the only ones playing Modern Minecraft. What are you playing? Playing a specific pack? Says the gecko. Yeah, I think we have to do this. Have another entrance there, and then actually, oh yeah, look at this. Hold on, this route here could be a bridge. You're trolling people with your Elmo voice impression. See, now I want to hear your Elmo voice impression. Hi, little guy. Run into water, please. Yeah, whatever. Oh. I'm sorry, you're so cute and all, but you also have a... Ooh, we got a pear seed. Nice. Oh yeah, we have the map. I want to activate this here too. What if the ether is above the Betweenlands? Both are opposites of each of the nether, but both are very different to each other. You and I sometimes have similar ideas, I think, because I did have the Ether 2 mod in the Betweenlands pack as well. And when I didn't have you go to the ether, I had like little islands that would spawn above in the sky before they added their own like floaty islands. Actually, I had like little islands that would appear at a certain point, like after you discover something. They would like retrogen kind of up in the sky. And when the Drayton came out, I was trying to get it to work where you could, you know, there's like the mod, the stacking dimensions, where if you go up or down, you go to a different dimension. I tried to make it so that if you fly with your Drayton up into the sky, you would then either go to the ether or to a custom dimension with like custom islands there. But unfortunately, that mod doesn't work if you're like riding a mount. So you can't actually do that. It's a bit unfortunate. It's a limitation of Minecraft itself though. It's like how you can't ride a horse through a portal, through another portal. Imagine a cursed history between the ether and the surface world, where the peace is kept in the sky, but all darkness and decay was forced up on the lands below. Yeah, that'd be cool. Valkyries always gave me the impression they want to be seen as pure and peaceful, but have dark secrets. Oh. The last time I dealt with Valkyries was in God of War. We had to kill them all. So yeah, I can see that. Just a little, just like a little branch sticking out. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, see, like all this talk about the Betweenlands and all these like ideas and stuff, and also like remembering what I've been trying to do and stuff, really makes me want to just keep working on a Betweenlands pack. And also playing this now again, it's like, yeah, this is such a good mod. I should just do it. So maybe we should. Yeah, this is perfect. We can use this as a bridge. Either as a bridge, or maybe we'll also... How thick is this one? Maybe we'll build another tunnel through this with a bunch of windows. And then it just connects up to this branch, and that branch leads up into the base. Or could this one go up all the way? Just have multiple entrances, you know? Can't see. It's too dark. I need to get some sulfur real quick. I don't have any torches left. The Octane Sunspirit may well have forged Octane. Oh, the Sunspirit may have. I don't know why I read that as the Octane Sunspirit. And Valonite looks like a decayed Gravitide, which no longer floats. That's true. Yeah, that's some good stuff there. And that's also why I used the Ether, because, or Ether 2 at least, because the textures look so good with the Betweenlands. They actually work really well. Because they're not very, like, saturated either, I guess. BRB, bathroom break. Please thank me now for divulging that information. Thank you, Barry, for sharing that information. I don't know what else I would have done with my life if you didn't tell me about this. Too much fun to think about? Yeah, it is. The mods I have are Mr. Crayfish device, gun, furniture, vehicle, security craft, more tools. Nice. I do have a Discord, yes. Here it is. The bot showed you. Oh, we have a double creepling party going on. Where are they? Oh, over there, look at that. Ah, I wish I had Optifine so I can zoom in. They're both playing songs, and they're two different dudes, so they're actually playing different parts of the song, but together it sounds like it's one song. Crack rock could be holy stone, yeah. Could explain why it's not common either, or why it spawns more like spikes as if it fell, yeah. Yeah, those are good ideas. That's better than what I had, where I didn't really think about it too much at this point. I was like, yeah, I want floating islands with stuff up there. I was very like Terraria inspired. But that's a cool idea, and you're right, some of those things do kind of match up. And now I will steal your idea. Okay, party's over, dudes. Super cool dudes. Super annoying when you make a pack and they like spawn next to your testing area, because they don't disappear when you're in creative mode. So I always have to go into game mode 0, scare them away, and then like go back to 1. Steal away! I always wanted the crossover, the big crossover, the big modded CW crossover. Ooh, is that an idle hat? I see an idle hat. I'm going to get that idle hat. I wish I had a boat. Oh, lurker skin. Shield. I don't think this one has been raided. Now that we have Voldakites, we should also set up like fire pits or something that we can fly over, so we get like air draft again. So we can travel further, maybe from our base to the main, to the spawn. I wonder if that works if you put fire below iron fences, or Simmerite fences, I should say. as I named them here. I wonder if that would still give you a draft. Idolized. Also, I probably should show this once at least. These are like little idols, so to look from this side. It's like a little head, you know, 2 eyes here, big nose, and there tends to be a chest below. I think always. I don't know if I've ever not had a chest in those. There's a man here on the island with a pond. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Well, we'll find more bone finders. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just slightly sad. Okay, I can't see anything because I don't have any sulfur. I can put down these. So I just said they always spawn one, and this is the first one I encountered that doesn't spawn one. That can't be it. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say. Oh, hey, a bone finder. And some sulfur. How convenient. I'll leave the ropes behind while I craft my torches. Ooh, we have 4 extras. Nice. It's... Oops, yeah, we can't do that. Oh, he was slain by the Chiromo Matriarch and left the game. That's not good. Did he crash? I shot one of the Greeblings guys with an Octane arrow before. He just burned as he played and then stopped dead. Nice. Flying is not enabled on the server. Oh, okay. Up and away. That is, hold on, let me change this so that next restart it will be available. Because that is something we should have active. It's something that should always be active, even if you don't have anything with flight. Like, if you move fast enough, the server usually kicks you anyway. Okay. The next time it should be good. Cool. We have another wayfinder. Bookworms. Oh, are you encountering? Oh, you got the Herblaw book. Nice. That guy's gonna get me. Those blue mushrooms might actually be good for light sources on the route. I'm not here. Please keep swimming. Just keep swimming. The marshmallow! No, I left behind... the swamp reed. Not the marshmallow. Oh, it looks so cool, those islands. Yeah, I think the Betweenlands pack would be a lot more interesting, you know, as a pack and to work on than the Terra Firmacraft one. So maybe I should do that one instead. Wait, I did? Oh. That must have been an accident then, because I didn't mean to put away the marshmallow. Oh well. I might come back one day. I won't. Okay. You can unlink a bone. Wait, what? 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 Since when? Oh, snap. Maybe always. I might just... I feel like I've tried this before. Okay, nice. Third row, middle slot. I don't miss these things. What? What? What was there? What do you not miss? Sorry, sometimes I'm like really like... Ow! Ow! What the... He just came out of nowhere, man. Oh, it wasn't the chest. Okay, okay. I'll get it back. I'll get it back. Get the arrows ready. We have lightning. Come on. give me one. Oh, that's not a good one. Waiting. Oh, it's over there. I don't think I can make that in time. Go away, gecko. Oh, is that in the water too? Oh, it's in the water too. Shoot. Up in the tree. Up on the island. Oh, there's one. Go, 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 go. Like right... Where is it? Like right here? Nah, maybe a bit more to the left. Hopefully that's good enough. Nope. It was not. Yeah, the new lighting system is... Oh, lightning effect is really cool. I talked about that yesterday too. I was like creating like custom little dungeon areas in that pack. And I made a spawner that spawns these little lightning things. So if you walk through the dungeon, it would always like create a ton of this little lightning effect around you. It's kind of a little bit of a hazard. Because they're just entities, so you can just spawn them. You got 4 arrows? Nice. Have I made any painting frames? No, not yet. I should though. That's cool that they did that fan art. Including the fan art in it. Also, I don't know if you noticed this, but something I've done, for example, this pack is enable a couple of vanilla items, like the rail cards and the mine cards, but I changed all the textures on these so they look more like the Betweenlands versions. Like the rails, you know, is made out of octane ingots in here, and the normal ones are like the silverite, so they're blue and orange. Listening to serious well-being. Ass banging time. Not sure if I'll repeat. Why not? Repeat? Yeah, I mentioned it yesterday too. Like 20% of developing this pack was making the scripts and config changes and stuff. 80% were changing the textures. It took me way too long. It's like, do I have to do it? No. But personally, I would like really enjoy that. Okay, that's pretty centered. 10 out of 10, Joe. It is strange though, dude. I do that too, because I have a wireless headphone. So when I watch people stream or something... What? Do you have to get zapped by it? Or is it just really random? If I watch like people stream and stuff, you know, I'll just have my headphones on still if I go to the bathroom. So it's interesting. It's a weird experience. No, I think it's the basilisk. Oh, wait. No, yeah, the Angertooth ones. Not the basilisk. I think. Might just be... Last time I did it and I got them, I got zapped myself. So maybe I have to get zapped. Part of me is glad my art pieces is in the mod. The other part of me hates the piece. Oh, you made a... You made one? Oh yeah, I do have a backpack. I'm so stupid. I mean a pouch. Locker pouch. Okay, I'm like not making any progress right now, so let's do things, okay? Shall we? So I wanna like kind of build... I don't know what I'll do on top of the island yet. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. Is that a matriarch? Yes it is. Let's try to dig through the branch here. I was using arcane arrows and got them just fine. Also, did you crash again, or is it the flight one again? I definitely agree that is nice. It's like how in different biome caves, mods change the stone around the ores to different things. Pretty satisfying. Yeah, like Terraformacraft does that. Yeah, I just kind of, I feel like it would be a bit It will make the pack a bit more unique perhaps, and you know, personally I just really like that idea. And it was a fun little challenge because I'm not by no means a pixel artist or anything, but I just wanted to try that. I mean, I've done some pixel art here and there for like games and stuff, but nothing crazy. That's fun. It's fun to practice. Oops. Okay, here we go again. Here I go digging again. Oops. Wait, so how? Okay, it's way more to the right there. So tricky. Connection forcefully shut down. I think it's an issue on my end. Oh, okay. Hopefully that doesn't persist. Accidentally deleted the original post too a few days ago. Oh. That does suck. Do you not still have it? Or like the picture got lost with that post. Maybe it's fine to have some leaves sticking through. Okay, I'm gonna do like a very narrow path first, perhaps. Oh yeah, we don't have a lot of room in this one. But I think that's okay. It's more like a path to get to the base. We'll see how this goes. So far so good. This might be the center. Yeah, this is the centerpiece here. Okay, cool. And then it goes more right. Okay. So let's actually turn here. And that's it, right? Yeah. But it's good. It's gonna make it easier to build the windows in here. The image I made falls into the category of these are bad. I didn't know what I was doing. Shoot's fine, dude. Kicked. Now I have the image. Oh, you have the image. I had the post on Twitter. That was linked by the mod. Oh. One of the fan art posts, tweets thingies. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to make one. What does it look like? So I can like look at it. Oh, hi Hoffman. How are you doing? It has been a while. But I'm glad to see you. Yeah, we have to go down again. Not being able to catch a stream in a very long time. Yeah, but I also haven't been streaming in a very long time, to be honest. I've been slacking with that again. That's how it goes, doesn't it? But you know, it's actually always really, really awesome to see when I do get back to streaming once every blue moon. That, you know, people that have been around for a long time to like just say hi again too, which is really cool. So I'm always like really happy about that and grateful. Watched your 5-hour YouTube video yesterday? Oh noes. It's a long video, but man, Mechanism sure is good. I mean, I haven't really gone into anything that's related to Mechanism 10 yet, really. But you know, in general, Mechanism is good, so it's really fun to actually dive back into that again, because I haven't done Mechanism and high-tech stuff in so long. And Mechanism was always my favorite tech mod when it comes to like the high-tech stuff. A wheatwood forest across from a lake. Cool. I'll have to check it out. Have I ever told you how I wandered over to your channel? No, I don't think you have. Tell me about it. I like hearing about myself. Who doesn't? Okay, we have to go further down. You got me to try out 116. Nice. How do you like it so far? Architect. Yeah, personally I find it great. Like, I think I mentioned that on the stream too. It's a version I would totally play in vanilla for a while at least, just because I feel like the Nether update is so cool. Hey, we made it almost. Is this too? Okay, we can go down further. So maybe like, yeah, let's just do like this. Oh, it's gonna be a tricky one. Okay, so left, right, 2 over maybe. Here, perhaps? It's pretty centered, right? Yep, nice. It's not bad, waiting for some more mods to come for it though. Yeah, I wish there were more. I mean, it just came out, but like, yeah, I can't wait for mod too. I'm really hoping for create. If you haven't messed with the create mod yet, or like looked at it or anything, I highly recommend you do, because it's pretty impressive. Oops, come on now. Speaking of 116, my colonies has a dev branch. Yes, I saw. Refined storage is also now on 116. Although the mechanism has its own storage system now. So used to using our excavator, it's weird playing without. Yeah, I had that issue too, but I think, again, that's probably something I mentioned too, like, even if our excavator was available for 116, I don't think I would have added it to the mechanism pack, just so I can use the vein mode from the atomic assembler. It's gonna make this a bit more impressive or useful. Please update to 116 now. Yes, people asking. I have to update my recall amulet. It's 114. And actually Golris asked me to port polluted earth to 115 and add some config options. I need to do that. He's the one that made the Manufactio pack. Because the polluted earth mod was made by someone else, but they stopped they gave up. They stopped making mods, and Golders needed something fixed in there. So I was like, you know, I'll give it a try to like port it, or not port it, but like continue it. So I did that. But now we need some stuff too. Oh, thank you so much for the sub.
Hoffmonk69 has just subscribed.
That's the first one. I don't think I've ever heard you like read out the name. Interesting. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Plox. Hey Morat, you're here again. Are you in game? You're not in game. It's worst when Mojang makes a snapshot and people ask for it. Oh, oh yeah. Can you please update? Mojang just released a new version. Why aren't you updated yet? Huh? Okay, let's go back here. This whole stream has just been me digging through a route. Not the most exciting stream, but it has to be done. Sup, hype? You wanted to do that for a long time. I appreciate it. That's awesome. I was like, you're like one of those people I keep actually like thinking about once in a while. I'm like, I wonder how that person's doing. I've like known you for so long now. Nope, big headache. Aw. Currently not thinking. That sucks. Hope it goes away soon. Wait, where's your story? Did I miss your story, Barry? Did I miss your sub story? I mean your discovery story? Oh yeah, wow, I totally missed it. I'm sorry. Hold on. I scrolled back. Yes, it started with a very family-friendly Hermitcraft member who streamed, and some other dude pops in chat, and the guy's like, check this dude out. So I did, and he happens to be a Cobble Nord, so is Valen. Valen was hosting Altus one day, Altus was hosting you one day. Wow, that is a adventure. That is a good story. Okay, let's go back to our little other entrance. Because I think I have ladders over there. Yeah, we're trying to build a base on top of this island here, and I'm just digging out these roots kind of as a path to go up there. What the heck is this? I didn't do this. That looks awful. Why is that there? Oh no, there's no ladders. Oh, I must have dropped them off when I did the drop off button thing. Oh, shoot. No, actually, I'll bring this. That is unfortunate. I have to go back then, I suppose. Oh yeah, we can just teleport now. Wait, so you said the other man here is on this island. Oh, is it this one there? This little dot? Yeah, this is what we've done. In 2 hours. Or something. Wait, why is that open? Oh yeah, because I want to build a balcony. And architect died. So this leads all the way up to this island now. This is where I want to build a little bit of a base. Here's a controversial opinion. I think Minecraft might be better off if Mojang cleaned up the code, improved some stuff like data packs, and maybe wrote a mod API before stopping development, leaving it to the modders. I mean, yeah, improving things usually is an improvement. So I don't disagree. I don't think that's a controversial opinion at all. Oh, but he's up there. The Matriarchs respawn, so I don't want to mess with those dudes right now. That's gonna be dangerous to have them up there. Dang bird. Yeah. Are you fighting him right now? So that is the island. Yeah, there's a nest right there. Wow. Holy crap, there's like 4 nests up here. Jesus. Tell me about it. Wait, so you're on an island with the nest? Are you on this island here with the 2 nests? Oh my goodness. That's horrible. See, I have no idea what that means. AKA make Java Edition the true community version. I mean, you know, I would assume at some point they'll stop making updates for Minecraft. And then it's like, well, now modders can go crazy because no more updates will happen. Don't have to worry about stuff getting reset. Do I have the glass on me? Oh, I'm terrible. Such a windy pass. I also need to get food. Okay, let's go home. We have to go to our froggy. Actually, no, what we should do? I wonder if I can glide all the way home from up my island. Maybe I should try that. So we have a water kite now. That translates better in berry speak. Maybe you need to write a website that translates it. What I mean is, if the game stopped updating, modders would have a better footing to work with. Oh yeah, for sure. That's how, you know, how 1.12 and 1.7 became so big. It's because they had time to update. Whee! I still have that stupid head. And it won't break because it's my cosmetic armor slot now, so should be okay. AKA make a final update. Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day they'll make one. Ouch. I mean, I did bring this. I can make food from this. Give me that back. Okay. I came over here for something. Oh, ladders, right. I was like, why am I here? Let's also bring some reed. In case I need to make more ladders. We can drop off this. And these. And I'll break down the octane blocks. Although I'll keep one octane ingot on me and I'll grab... Do we have shears? Yes. I'm gonna grab some moss. So that we can have like something to make fire with. Just put it in my backpack. I like that they added the recipe for the dead moss and dead legion. So you can cook them, the moss, you can cook it in a furnace to basically kill it. And then, oh yeah, cool, now this works. And then they don't spread anymore, so you can like decorate with them without them like spreading or changing over time. Alright, should be good enough. So we bring that, we'll have that in our little backpack. So we can always do that. Yeah, I keep like putting an extra item in there for some reason. What else do we need? I'm gonna bring these and some dried stuff. Oh, we have a spectral seed. Oh, nice. Don't need that yet, but once we get into alchemy. Actually, I'll bring some... see, this is the thing. I want to come up with a good recipe for dry bark. There's certain things in the Betweenlands you can't make and you can't farm. Or like, you know, they're kind of finite in a way. Like you can't... Well, farm them. You have to like generate new chunks to get more. Dry barks is one of those. You can only get that by breaking these hollow logs you find in the world. But they make like really cool paper walls, and I think that would be awesome for like decoration. Like if you look at the paper, the stuff here, there's different versions. So some sort of recipe that makes dry bark, maybe like, you know, you smelt up a certain type of wood, maybe that gives you dry bark, maybe, I don't know, or certain type of log. Might be an idea, not sure. How does a hopper turn a pedestal? It doesn't. The life crystal turns the pestle, sorry. If you put a life crystal up here, you can actually see it kind of hover above it. It automates this. It will automatically grind down things. The hopper is just pulling out the limestone. But the life crystals, they, you know, you can see they lose life, and then you have to repair them with white heart. And then you get them back. Ooh, we still have the talisman recipe. I should remove that. Not that it matters. Like, well, actually, I might leave it. If you want like a portal tree, you can make one, but you can't actually teleport. Well, else it shouldn't be. Since there's no charcoal, right? Yeah, I'd say just make a generic wood log in a furnace. Yeah, that'd be good. There was actually charcoal. I had to remove that recipe because you could make it, but it should be gone now. Yeah, so maybe we'll do that. Let me actually write some of this down in my little thing here. So, dry bark recipe. Oops. And then, what's the other thing I just said? Oh, disable talisman, maybe? Just in case. It shouldn't work. The return dimension is set to the Betweenlands again, so you should always just return back here. See, now I don't have my frog. Now I have to, like, go back. It sucks. Let's grab a boat. Which one has a lantern? It doesn't tell us. This one does not. Wait, do I have one in here? No. Is this one? Oops. Actually, my axe is almost broken too. Okay, this one does. And actually, do we need... Is it a bucket of tar? I think it's a bucket of tar, right? To make the tarred wood boat. I think it is. So maybe we should go get one. But let's pick another axe, because I need it. There's something weird with those with those crafting tables. I never realized that. Always wondered why it had a slot for it for automation. Yes. Follow me on Twitter to keep up to date with Bud. Serious Bud Screever. I love it. I don't remember who was that in someone's chat. Was that Alatus? No. Maybe? No, I think it was someone else. I can't remember. In someone's chat, you know, some people have like a quote system, like where you can add a quote. I actually have one too. I don't rarely use it. And someone was like adding a quote with a command, and then Butspot repeated that command with butt stuff and added a quote to the system that was like, had the butts things in it. It was kind of cool. Sentient bot. Yeah, so I did see the tar pit is down there. I think it's just a bucket. Yeah, it's the best spot. Okay. Oh yeah, we can make barrels now, that's right. Oh, but that requires tar dripping. I don't know if it's a tar dripping I need or if it's tar itself, so I'm gonna go check. And I guess I'll go on foot because I'll like teleport or rather with a boat. Yeah, I could. I think it's exclamation mark quote without the S, maybe. Unless it doesn't work anymore. Could be wrong. I should know my own commands. Yeah, it wasn't Alatus. No, it was someone else. Or Alatus? I never know if it's Alatus or Alatus. Probably Alatus. I think balance is Alatus. Oh, there it is. Am I me? I'm me. 2015. Wow. That was a long time ago. I don't remember what that was about either. It was something like, I think I was checking if I'm still my character or something, because probably morph. Maybe it was a morph thing. I'm not sure I added that one though. Doesn't say, it seems. I know there's something with elves. Where are these from? Server chat logs? No, these are like people added them. So I said something on stream and they would use the command add, quote add command, which I don't remember who can do it. If that's just mods or if that's regulars or something. Wait, didn't you say you killed this tree? This tree looks alive. Was it still corroding and because it wasn't chunk loaded? Oh, it's still corroding. Did you at least use a ton of wisps to get a better reward? Yeah, look at that. I didn't actually show this. So because I have the rubber boots now, the mud, it barely slows you down. I always pronounce it Alatus, but I know it's Alatus. Alatus. I don't know, it doesn't help me reading it actually. Yeah, spirit trees are cool. Actually, I've never fought one in survival. Hey, there's a man here. Here. Quote Ed, didn't you say you killed this tree? Hey, it worked. Yeah, I think it's like regulars if you've been here for a while. Okay, so I think... Oh, that didn't work. Don't want to jump into this, so if I... Can I do this? Nope. Does it have to be tar dripping? I think it might have to be tar dripping. Yeah. Don't remember. And I don't think I want to fight a tar beast. I fought one of those once using nothing but octane shields, a sword plus axe, and a grappling hook. Nice. He kept swinging around it, hitting it, and using a shield to set the face on fire. That's a good strategy, I guess. And the axe is also effective against them. More effective. I have to look this up on the wiki because I don't remember if it's tar dripping. He died a few tibbets. Died a few times, yeah. It's not an easy boss though, I don't think. I mean, well, it's one of the first ones, I suppose, but it's not that easy. They do hurt. They're really cool though, because you can build basically like turrets out of the faces then afterwards, if you get the sapling. It grows like little tree faces on it that are friendly to you but shoot enemies, so you could kill enemies, but it doesn't count as a player kill, so you can't like farm white hearts or something with that. So I don't know if I need to be like far away for these dudes to spawn. Maybe we'll try to like run back and forth a bit. Have it like be far enough away for things to spawn, I guess. I think I finally reached 24 hours. You called it wasting your time, but I call it wasting my time, but having a jolly time of it. You've been away? Oh, you've been watching 24 hours. Nice. Well, appreciate it, dude. That you waste your time in my stream. The shield was funny though. Hold it up and thunk thunk thunk. The shield would drain of durability. Yeah. The shields are awesome though too, because you have like those different effects on them. Someone fought the peat mummy with the little tar beast, like the little tar minions you can get. It was pretty hilarious to watch. Ah! That's not hilarious to watch. Hate, hate, hate. Go away. Thank you. Yeah, they basically just tossed the little tar minions on the ground. And then just blocked. And they wrecked face. The peat mummy, the dreadful peat mummy actually got an update. You used to be able to kind of cheese it by just like standing up on a pillar, but you can't do that anymore. Or not as easily, perhaps. Now that I know, I gotta start paying attention to very strange things you say to do all this, to do all the quotes. I'm sure there's a lot of strange things I say. Betweenlands is a really good made mod. Yes, the best. Keep going back and forth between this one and Thaumcraft kind of is like my favorite mod of all times. I see you. Where you at? Where you at? Jerk crabs. Hate those dudes. Little jerks. Guess I'll eat a marshmallow. What do we get? Speed 2. So when do we get a peat mummy with Kyromar wings? Some kind of mutated blend of the two. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay, I'm not getting any of these dudes. Actually, while I'm waiting here... Oh my god, so fast. I just realized I think I removed some JEI thing that actually tells you how to do it. And I forgot to re-add that. So let me actually put this on here. Boat JEI thingy. I don't remember why I hit that one. Anyway, let's go look at boat. On the wiki real quick. Wheatwood rowboat. How to use. Tarring. Can be somewhat difficult to control. Pressing the use key on a regular wood boat with a tar drip will turn it into a tar wood boat. Okay, so it's a tar drip. Shoot. Chiropede. There's only one Pete, and he's a penguin. I hope they consider my drowned swamp hack idea. Ooh, that sounds cool. Can't make tar drips, right? No. Oh well. Oh, we should try to find like an underground thing. Anyway, let's go home. Or did I want something else? No, I think that was it. Look at this. Might wonder where I got my idea for my recall amulet from. But it does take durability, which is sad. How much does it have? Only 10. But I think you... Oops. I think you can repair these, can't you? Yes. Like everything, you can repair things, so... It's not too bad. Hi. Bye. Yeah, there's like the Dryad boss is going to be a thing, which is cool. There's going to be a new boss. Or, I guess they don't call it a boss. They seem very particular about what you call a boss and what you call like a tough enemy or whatever. Wait, am I at the right spot? Oh yeah, this way. Oh, sorry, I missed Architect. Oops. I missed a lot apparently. I'm sorry. Still corroding. You could probably get some spirit fruit. Oh. Yes, we should actually do that. I forgot about that till after the fight. That's basically what I did. There's 2 tar drops at the spawn base. Oh, god damn it. Alright, alright. That's... I deserve that one. I didn't read. Let's go up onto our island and just float back again. If I remember correctly, it involved swamp hacks with glowing eyes. Oh, I need to like try to aim. Don't have a shield for some reason. Alright. Swamp hacks with glowing eyes crawling out of the mud below the swamp water. It was meant to be a way of foreshadowing the peat mummy. Oh, cool. What did they say to that? Creepy noises. Do you mind me asking what IIRC means? It means if I remember correctly. Here we go. Inside the waypoints. Ah, if I remember correctly. I thought I meant if in real chat or something. Yeah. Abbreviations are complicated sometimes. There's too many to remember. So if you hold forward, you fly down, like, you fall down quicker, but you also go a bit faster. That was a nice landing. That was good. Okay. We're here because of tar dripping. Do you see how shit my memory is? Like, there's no tar dripping at this base. What a liar. It's like by the time I make it from my base to over here, I already forgot why I came over here. If I remember correctly. Oh, sorry. I just had someone complain that they were too similar to peat mummies and drowned. I see. Yeah, you can post it if you want. You can check it out after. He has them on him. Okay. That's fine. We should probably put like a thing on top. Actually, do I have? I don't remember. Did I set fire tick to off? No. Maybe that's something we should do. Because despite being a very wet world, things can still burn down. I feel like I watch too many streams to be internet cultured in ways, but then I look at things like IRC, it's fine. I don't think you can always like know everything. There's so many I don't know and forget about. every time. What? What are you yelling about? So, Architect, do you have a safe-ish way up to your base? Because I want to check it out. And like, where is it? Your island is like... Oh, you working on? It's like that one? Oh, I see you. Slowly sink. Hi. Okay. Oh, thank you. There it is. Here, let me just do this real quick. So I can demonstrate. You do the boat, and then you right click. Now it's start. And now, well, it should stop moving. There we go. It shouldn't like move on its own as much anymore. Which is great. And it's like much easier to control. Like super easy to control. It's really good. Yay. Oh, look, a skin for my bag. Ooh, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna have to upgrade that a little bit. So, how do we get to your base? Show us the way. This is the way. I love the Octane shield. It's so big and clunky. Like a tower shield, almost. Yeah, the more I play this, the more I'm like, I should just make the big Betweenlands pack I was wanting to make instead of the Terraformacraft one. Oh yeah, it's like straight ahead. Nice. Snooping around. Oh, so you went with the the logs instead of the planks. It looks nice, I think. I think in my one it kind of confused me a bit too much. Cool. And yeah, the mushrooms look good. I think we should use those. Nice. And then you're roughly like there-ish. So almost to the top. Wait, which way was it? This way, right? It's this way. Betweenlands might as well be a standalone game. Yes, totally. That's what I wanted to do with this, to kind of like demonstrate. Like, I mean, it's you know, it's mostly because I want to play it, but it's also kind of like because I keep seeing, like it drives me crazy when I see people play packs like MC Eternal and then go to the Betweenlands and go like fly through the content, one shot every enemy and be like, oh, it's kind of cool, and then leave. And I was like, oh, really? Like, you didn't even do anything. You didn't experience anything. So I'm hoping that if someone is interested in this, they will try it out. But I did post it on Reddit too. And hey, if you're using Reddit and you want to help out, feel free to, like, you know, upvote the thread maybe. But so far the feedback was to add quests, and I kind of agree with that. And I think it would help too. You know, it would be like, it would kind of like telling people, look at all the stuff you can do, and this is how you do it, and maybe they'll get more into it. Nope. Place that one. Oh, really? I thought we could. Oh, I guess not. Were you not able to grow these at all? Maybe you weren't. So they might not be renewable then, because I don't think they grow on their own. I'm gonna leave one here just in case. I thought you... Nah. I feel like you can grow them. How's that even fun? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. Don't think it is. Let's do that. But people also do that with the Twilight Forest. And with that one, maybe I get it a bit more because it is a relatively old mod at this point and most people have seen it. There's still people who haven't. And oftentimes it's like, oh, it's broken. There's a stupid effect and it's not going away and letting me mine. It's like, did you even like read any of the, I don't know, advancements or something? Did you realize you have to do something? That this is part of the progression, not a bug? Okay, we'll put these things in here. Ugh. Tower placement. Hey, Jummit. It's kind of the fault of the pack maker if he gates and gear behind an exploration one. Yeah, no, totally agreed. Yep. Sometimes it's like, yeah, we just throw this in here because it's popular. That's, yeah, again, that's why I kind of want this to be a bit more showy. Be like, hey, this is, you know, there's nothing in here that will make you that overpowered or anything. It's all just Betweenlands stuff. Also, how's it going? So last time I was in the Betweenlands, oh, sorry, I rather the exploring and the challenge, rather like the exploring and the challenge, yeah. Though last time I was in the Betweenlands, I just industrialized. I've got a habit of putting factories in dimensions. Hey, that sounds cool too. I don't think that's, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. And especially if you know the mod already, perhaps, you know, it's like mix it up a little bit. Okay, let's check out the map here. Okay, we're kind of in the corner. That's actually not a bad thing. Then our like main base is like here-ish. There's another menhir stone. That's the one we saw in the swampy area. Swampy area. In the everything is swampy. In the oh, what's it called? The patchy land. Actually, I don't know if I want silk glass. Well, it kind of works actually, but I almost want to use dendrothist, so maybe we should get some of that for the windows instead. I don't remember if that emits light. I don't think it does. Hi! You're checking out my... Wow, he is gone. He is just gone. Maybe I'll do like a too tall window here. It's all fun and games until the ether sky islands become the floating pollution sites. Yep, that'd be cool. Oh yes, I meant to tell you, I didn't like all the Hamilton songs, but I did enjoy the Weird Al version, Hamilton Polka. I have to check that one out too. Weird Al is great. The equivalent of a heaven world becoming an ore processing plant. Seems very like human, a human thing to do. Yeah, maybe like a little balcony here, you know? Would be cool. A bit of a like outside area that we can extend to. This should go here. It's like, ooh, there's resources. Let's build factories and farm it. Look, the boat is still here. It's a good boat now. Stays in place. Okay, I'll leave the map in here for now. Yeah, we got the upgrade, so we can unequip our pouch. There it is. And I think stuff stays inside if you upgrade it. We will test this with one item first. Let's be smart about this. So you just do whoop, like this, and you upgrade it to 18 inventory slots. Yeah, see, stuff stays inside. And then we can do another one. 27. And it goes up till I think it was yeah, 36 is the highest you can make. And we can equip it again and just put stuff away. Not sure why I have the tar bucket on me. Making the Tropicraft dimension a pollution area. Dude, Tropicraft looks so pretty though. Also, a tomb has been updated to 115, I think. Okay, let's take one of those pod things, and should we put one like right here, maybe? Ta-da! Yeah, we have a tendril. You can do some cool stuff with these. Like, we can't farm these, unfortunately. We can't break them and take them with us, unfortunately. But something that's really neat with those is, you know, if you kind of plan your base, you could use these as, say, like a fence or something in your base, and just like place them in specific spots. Because like if you have one like up here, they kind of connect like this. See, and then you can have your ceiling up there, and it creates this really cool bar. If you need for like an outside fence or something, maybe. Twilight Forest ended up being a quarry. It tends to do that, doesn't it? Because there's so many good resources there. What does the giant root plank door look like? Oh, fancy. I like it. Don't want this to be like right here. Don't have the other one anymore. Okay. Maybe. Or like this, and then break this, put that one here. And we'll come up with a different light. How do you make the repeller again? That needs Dentrothist, right? Yeah, it needs a file. These are really cool. Wish there were more good dimension mods, honestly. I love exploring them. Yeah. But they're difficult to make, I find, because, you know, if you don't like put a lot of like interesting stuff into it, it's just another like dimension. It's like, this is kind of the problem with something like Galacticraft, I find. Like, there's no point in exploring any of the dimensions. Why have them? Go to one, you do the dungeon. You go to the next one, you do the dungeon. The same one. Like, it would be way better if it had 2 or 3 planets max, and then have interesting stuff on there. New ores, new, you know, entities, new flora, maybe new mechanics or anything. Just something, you know, just something new. I hear the lurker. I don't know where he is. Somewhere in here. I'm hungry again. Don't have food. Should really grow some stuff. Should we set up a farm somewhere? Maybe we should set up a mini farm upstairs. At least get some of the pears. Okay, let's get a purifier. Oh, I don't have Octane on me. The island the men here is on. I was just gonna set it up on my island for now, just so I get a bit of food. But yeah, eventually having a good big farm up there would be nice. I have to get rid of the big bad. But I don't want to fight them yet. Well, I guess we have to go back to our old base. Oh, this is... Oh, yeah. Every time I walk past this, I'm like, what is this? Like, no, this is going to be my platform. Look at this windy pass. It's not as annoying as I thought it would be. Surprisingly. Man, my menhir stone is like going to be so broken. That's why I like the dimensions Botania gives you. The non-existing dimension. The one you can't reach. I would love Galacticraft more if it went... hold on. If it went the route of having multiple galaxies to travel to. With unique planets and maybe an actual space to travel through. Rather than fly and teleport. Yeah. Doesn't advanced rocketry kind of do the space travel? Don't you actually fly through space? I never actually used that mod, so I'm not quite sure how it works. Again, totally forgot why I came over here. Oh, octane ingots, that's right. Oh boy. It's a miracle that I remember who I am. Although even that sometimes I don't know. Do you ever feel like that? Do you ever feel like you don't know who you are? That one serious, my favorite. Yeah, that one serious, my butt favorite. Oh, butt favorite. Shit, I saw that and hoped it would be buttress. Yeah. Yeah, I think so, but the mod in general seems clunky. AR and Galactic Raptors one would be perfect. There's also another space mod that apparently no one knows about, called Warp Drive, I believe. But I think that requires a lot of computer craft stuff. I believe, not entirely sure. Anything else we should bring while we're here? I might go farm some of these mushrooms then. So I might want to use some of them. So we have a purifier. We need compost bins. Oh, we need then a ton of swamp reed. So compost is thermorite. So let's maybe get 4 of those going. And we'll need some between stone and sulfur. There's some dendrothist, but I wouldn't want to use that one. We have green ones though, so 4 of them make 1, and then you smelt this into glass, right? Yeah. I think I saw... Yeah, there's a broken tree here. Maybe we'll go mine this one. Maybe not. Oh, my shovel is dirty. It takes really long to mine through them without vein miner. Yeah, I feel like I don't know myself sometimes. Right. I'm not who I am or know he are or is, but am not myself in being me. Barry's having a stroke. Computer craft being obligatory made that upsetting. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. That seems like Double Steve Architect says. That seems like something it would be really annoying to have to go through computer craft to use a mod. Like, you know, use computer craft to enhance it, sure. Use it to actually use it? Eh. I find the space stations you have in a Galactic Craft like way more interesting than the planets itself. Because you can kind of like design your own thing a bit better and, you know, have the... I don't know, just a cool view and it's like an interesting void world. Time to write a better than space mod. Jerk. Showed up out of nowhere. Oh, next time we have a thunderstorm, we should look around a bit, see if we can find one of those burrows that show up. What if I'm a stroke? What if I'm the band to stroke? I like Galactic Craft's oxygen system. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that one too. The biggest flaw Galactic Craft has is the dimension design. They have all mono biomes. Yes, exactly. It's kind of what we're saying. And it's always the same. Always the same. Every planet. Especially 1.7. Where the dungeon location was always in the same coordinates. It's like, really? Wow, why is this pickaxe, I mean this axe so much faster suddenly? Was the other axe so corroded that it didn't like mine these fast enough? Wow, look at this. Cause damn! We could make like glowy stairs if we craft these into the glowy blocks. You know, this one. And I'll put them in the block craftery one. Does that actually work? Would that light it up? Oh, I don't think it does. Ah. Lame! Ooh, I just realized something with the glowstone. I need to change what it drops, don't I? Because if you craft glowstone, then breaker is gonna drop glowstone dust. Okay. See, good thing I didn't upload this build yet. Fix glowstone drops. Not sure what I'm gonna make it drop. Probably nothing. Actually, I might make it drop the glowstone block because they're expensive with the wisps. I need to think about this recipe. I think I might make it 1 wisp and 4 rubber balls. Give you maybe 2. I don't know. Because we can't. I don't think wisps are farmable. Also, I need food. Okay. We got things. The moon, for example, should have the equivalent of extreme hills with salt flats. The bit it does currently. Yeah. The butt for X-butt should have the equivalent of the extreme hills bare butt flats. It all makes no sense, but spot. Imagine if all the planets were randomly generated using silk crab! Jerk crab. Were randomly generated using pre-selected world generation options types, random rock types, or etc. I'd rather have a small wall designed dimension than straight random. Yeah, I can agree. I think I would like it more designed too. Random only gets you so far, really. I don't know. Yeah, it would be difficult to make it interesting if it's random. Okay, we can't break these down again, huh? Good to know. I'm just gonna leave this 3 in here. Okay, we need more swarm breed. This music always reminds me of Deus Ex. I always thought the planets from Future Pack were pretty cool. I think there's only 2 or 3 planets and they look interesting to me. They're like more designed. One day I gotta find out what RNG means. Random number generator. You can just ask, you don't have to wait. I guess similar to TFC, rocks plus ore systems, each planet would have a random rock type which determines the ore and other stuff like that, so not entirely random, but situational. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's anything would be more interesting than what it currently is. Okay, I think... Wait, there was something else I wanted. Oh, I don't know why, but like I was like, maybe I should do the storage room first here at the base, at the main base, or at the spawn base. So let me actually drop off some things. And then we're just going to get this. And we're doing... Oh, look, this is a recipe I added. Yay! I added a couple of convenience recipes. Oh, that reminds me. Add furnace convenience recipe. Because like these dual furnaces, right? You make them by just surrounding a furnace with the same amount of between stone that the furnace costs to make a dual furnace. So I thought, you know, we should just add a recipe where you can combine 2 normal furnaces to make a dual furnace, just to kind of like have that available, I think. And maybe even uncrafted. I don't know. Although that might be odd. I was gonna keep pretending I was too lazy to do that, creeper. Okay, fine. Hey, come in here, snail. Gary number 2. No? Okay. Could we add a few more sticks recipes? Oh, you mean like this? Boom. Oh, you mean like with different wood types? I've done that. Look at this. Look at this. Way ahead of you. And I also did the dispenser recipe with the where you surround the dropper with the bow recipe. Yeah, only wheat wood currently makes sticks. Different wood. I don't know if I want that, to be honest. Trying to think if I want to do it like this. Like I could have another row. Oh no, we can't, right? Oh, but we can because I made trap chests available. But we don't have any dust yet. I could probably just make some. You get 8 out of it. Because then there would be like rows of chests here, and on the side we could put item frames with what's inside. Although then you have it on like 2 sides. The other way would be to make them sideways. Convenience recipes upset me sometimes. There's some that can be a bit weird, but I love them. There's certain ones I like the chest ones. Do they spawn during the Borealis? Yeah, see, I don't know if they do spawn during the Borealis or if they just don't disappear during the Borealis. Because I remember placing one, and then when it was over, it vanished, right? But then when it came back, it showed up in the same spots. I don't know. He died from high place again. That bird. Yeah, I don't know if they do. That's something I'm not entirely sure on. Pass up to the top is finished. Nice, different wood. Although I mean, they are called wheat wood sticks, plus they're fairly farmable. Yeah, and well, you can also wheat wood sticks are actually farmable because if you can grow wheat wood bushes if you put it on compost, the dirt, and breaking those gives you sticks. So they're technically renewable like that too. And I kind of like the idea of certain things only being able to be made with wheatwood, like the chest. The wheatwood chest is only being able to be made with wheatwood planks, not the other ones. And I'm okay with that. Same with this. And I tried to make the recipes I had kind of similar, so that you know, it only uses that one type of wood, for example, instead of using all kinds of woods. And let's be honest, wheatwood trees are freaking huge. You should have a ton of wheatwood. Consistent seems out of place, and they tend to become inconsistent with other mods, but they are nice to have sometimes. Yeah, sideways best way. Sideways? Which one? Oh, the chest. Yeah. I also really like crafting. So inconvenience me. Like you're like the Gractech dude who loves the microcrafting. So I'm thinking like this, like, you know, the like trap chests in between and having them stacked, so we can just see everything like this on the wall, and then we can have like crafting stations here, maybe furnaces on the wall somehow or something. Gractech but worse. Okay, cool. Let's do it like that then. Oops. I'll need more. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm gonna steal... How many trap chests do we need? So it's for a 16 trap chest times 2, right? Do that, please. I thought about like marking what recipes are recipes I added and which ones are default Betweenlands so people don't get confused sometimes. Like a little tooltip maybe. Like custom recipe. I'm waiting for the GT rewrite to release in 1.15. It's meant to get native TFC support. Oh really? Is that the community version? Because I don't think Gregarious or whatever his name is wants to port, does he? Especially now that GregTech 6 is out. Or something. Oh, see, what I maybe should do is... Oh yeah, I should do this. I should also add the chest recipe where you use log for the wheat wood itself. Because that's also technically just planks. And actually, now that I think about this... Wait, what? How come the other recipe doesn't show up? It's like a hidden recipe? No, there it is. Okay, it uses the other logs too. It's weird. Hold on. Oh, these are the Minecraft chests. That's strange. Why did I do it like this? That's weird. Okay. Chest convenience recipe is currently crafting Minecraft chests. Fix. Add convenience chest recipe for wheat wood. Oh, or wheat or what? Okay, it's interesting. Well, the thing is, like, when you pick up vanilla Minecraft chest, it turns into wheatwood's chest. I had to do that because if you break a wooden minecart with a chest, even though it's crafted with a Betweenlands chest, it actually drops a vanilla chest. So I just recolored the vanilla chest to look like, you know, Betweenlands chest, and using instant unified to merge them together when they drop. Same with the hopper. Oh no, the GT community hates community edition. Oh yeah, I know that. Disowned it. GregTech Intergalactical is the name. Oh really? GTCE is very controversial. Greg doesn't even like it. If I remember correctly, Craft Trigger let you change it. He drops. Change the chest drop? No, because actually, I think the minecart one is handled differently. Because it's also not a loot table or anything. But anyway, it's not a problem or anything. It's all working fine. It's just that I guess it looks like I just need to... For some reason I made it craft a vanilla chest. I don't know why I did it that way. Probably using our dictionary or something, but I'll have to change that so it looks like crafting this one. So it actually shows up properly. Yeah, see, it's making the... And now it's combined. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Definitely have to fix that one. Okay, we need more. We actually need quite a bit. Like, it's not a problem, you know, once you close, it's like back to normal, but it's just weird. Alright. Yeah, it's a bit odd. Because I tried to do the entity drop at first, or the loot table change, but it doesn't have one. Too bad this isn't 1.16 or something, where you can put the same chest next to each other. Ah, this is always a tricky one, isn't it? Gonna have to destroy Morwald's house for a little bit. Look, I made it. Oh, the double chest doesn't have the blue tint. That's interesting. Okay. Trapped double chest has no blue tint. Why do I have an extra one? Okay. Oh, there's a crafting table out here. Don't have any blocks though. Yeah, it's nice that it works now. Yeah, this doesn't work. Alright, that's fine. Don't know how many more I'll need. I'll just make this many. That's only enough for 2 rows. Okay, so I need 8 more. That's 6 more. Boom! Storage! Oh no, I miscalculated that. Funny, it took a decade to make chest work properly though. Well, I mean, it's... Actually I'm kinda curious at the code what they did to fix that, because it's sort of a tricky thing, I would say. To get things to align like this. Like, you kind of have to cache what's been combined, I suppose. Although I guess they do with a shift right click, so I guess that's how they figure out what should combine. But then you also need to save that on, so that on world load it fixes it itself again. Anyway. Hey Gorvine. Not working on a new pack. It's done. It is done, but it is a new pack I made indeed. How are you doing? It is Into the Betweenlands. If you do !pack, you can see it. But yeah, I released it yesterday. Technically today, I guess. No, yesterday. It's past midnight. It's past midnight, guys. It's been 3 hours again. But I don't want to stop. I want to limit myself to 3 hours. Let's go a little bit further. Just a little bit, okay? Don't tell anyone. But I still want to do... Ooh, I wanna... Can you put these on a... Ooh, oh, but they don't align. Oh, man. That would be such a cool shelf. Wait, actually, there are shelves. But those are for items, like potions and stuff. But anyway, I was going to put my furnaces on top. Maybe try a different wood type too, so it's not always the same color there. Not sure. We'll see what that looks like. Take those. And then I guess we grab some of these furnaces. Oh, there's food in there. Maybe we could always make more furnaces. They change what happens when you place a chest, what you're looking at, if you're shifting, and what way you're facing. Yeah. Yeah, furnace on the shelf. Yeah, I wanted to build, I have this kind of like this. And then furnaces on top, I thought. Because I don't like stacking them, like, vertically. I think that looks weird with those dudes. Of course, that's going to cover the window, though, so... We could do... Hold on. Get a crafting bench. Nope. Do that. To do that. Not sure if we should do all of them like this then. So what's better, like wheat wood trapdoors there? I mean plank slabs, or these guys? Oops, that's a trapdoor. I mean what are you called? Pressure plate. Oh, I think that's better, right? Can also go underneath still. Gnome never really got into NIO until now. Sagmill with End Steel Grinding Wall is crazy. Why didn't Gnome knew that earlier? Yeah, they're pretty good. You can also use flint, but yeah, the steel bolts are more effective. NIO is great. I just don't like the addition of the simple machines. I thought that was a mistake. What next? Polarizer on a windowsill? Crazy town in here. I know, right? I don't know where my trash... Hey, architect, do you have your trash can when you open your inventory? Like on your UI in the bottom or something? Mine is gone. It's just gone. Yeah, there's still some funkiness with crafting, but it's not duping it. I think that might be a server thing. Hit T to enable it. Oh, I'm just an idiot. Thank you very much. I don't think I want them here. No. Also, if anything of this is terrible, especially Morad, who built this house, let me know. And I'll change it. There it is. Look at that. 3 trapdoors, right? Yep. Because you haven't read Mostly Harmless yet. What's that? Now we could leave the crafting table there. I don't know if I should put it into the floor. Hashtag play more, right? Floor crafting tables are kind of neat, but it's also a little bit ugly at times. We could also do some shelves. 3 hours and 20 minutes. Oh no. Why are you reminding me? Oh, actually, hold on a second. This might look... What would that look like? Terrible. Okay. It's too much wheatwood, too. You know, like a wheatwood shelf in front of a wheatwood plank. Not the prettiest. Man. Now I kind of want to make a mod that adds like a lot of these things in like the different wood types as well. I mean, that should be really easy to do as a mod. It's just extra blocks, I guess. Maybe one day. Could put them up here. Cool thing though is like when you stack them, you know, it looks kind of neat, but nah, it looks stupid. It's too high up. No one's gonna reach that. Or you could do like this. Yeah, it would be a lot of art, that's true. I think it would be worth it though. Actually terrible, so enthusiastic. Mostly Harmless is part of the Hitchhiker's Guide. Oh, okay. And Gnome did read that, but Gnome is old. Gnome forgets all the things. I should at this point just assume that everything... Oh, and also this Morad sent me a mod for double doors opening. Anything that Barry is referring to is a hitchhiker thing. Puzitza! Dang it! I missed most of the stream because I was practicing. Who else is on? I might hop on for a bit. Only Architect is online. Morad is having headaches, so he's not playing currently. Where were you practicing, Puzitza? Also good to see you. I'm actually about to hop off. Yeah, it's only Architect. I guess that did sound a little a little jerky. I meant the only other person besides me that's online is currently Architect. Oh, also Architect. Are you German or from a country that uses the German language? Just that guy, just that weird Architect. I was hoping you hadn't. Good book nonetheless. You're not online? Only only Architect is online. I'm not even here. I'm not streaming. I don't know what you guys are watching. Nope, American. Okay. It's just because your name was very German. In a way. So light sources. What did he do with the roof? This is a slab, so I'm guessing there's nothing above this, right? Okay. You have a bit of German blood in you. Are you a vampire? We need light here. I'm trying to think how we want to do this, because we do have the redstone lamp now. Well, the bluestone lamp. I need to rename this. Rename blue dust lamp. I also keep calling the blue dust either redstone or bluestone, and I'm really pushing to make it be called blue dust, and I don't even know how to pronounce it or say it. I'm USian. Maybe he's Jamaican, like I'm Germanian, I think someone said, because I'm German Canadian now. Isn't BMW a German car company? Yes, and the way he spells architect is German, so. Figured me out. Blue Dustman Group. BMW is Bayerisch Motorworks, yes. Do you ever see that video where people pronounce the their own car company names in their own language? It's pretty funny. And I don't know anything about cars, but it was pretty funny. I'm practicing some piece called Liebeslied by Griesler, which I'm gonna record both the solo, normally violin, but replaced by clarinet, and piano accompaniment. Accompaniment. I don't know how to say that. So you're playing piano? Maybe? That's pretty cool. I used to know how to play a little bit of guitar, and then I stopped practicing. And then when I moved to Canada, I bought another guitar. And I stopped practicing. We have no Betweenstone. Well, we have some. Didn't I just steal a ton of Betweenstone? Oh yeah, I have it. Alright, so we want 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Well, Gnome is from Berlin, and Gnome does not think that Bavaria is part of Germany. They don't even speak German. Yeah, can I agree? I just made a car company called Herder. Cool. It's easy to pronounce. Ooh, so tempted to join your Discord, but I'm trying to not join servers. No worries, dude. I have the same feeling. There's too many Discords I joined. And I have so many on, like, mute at this point. Because I also feel bad about leaving. Piano and clarinet. Oh, nice. Very cool. Join us. One of us. Oh, oh, oh. No, that's too late. I don't even have my arrows on me. I would have just get zapped there. Oh, I see another one. Okay, where's my arrows? There's it's in the water. I don't want to do it in the water. Should look for those like openings too. Kind of fun. Although they're pretty dangerous. But I want to show this off too. I love how our little spawn island basically just becomes like almost invisible because of the rain. Like when it rains here. Alright. It's fine. We'll deal with thunder stuff later. Stream cut out for me. It's because he complained about not joining Discords apparently. Loading up the modpack. Architect, hang on. He's hanging on. More sulfur. I might have to do another like mining trip next time. The rain is awesome. Everything is awesome. There really isn't too much that's not awesome. I'll bring... Oh. Back up. Backup causing some lag. Damn, dude, chill. There aren't too many I actually check. I check yours often to feel smart, reading what smart people say and how just check what shit people are up to. I'm curious about these smart people you're talking about. Definitely not me. I don't know who you're reading, whose message you're reading. How do we do this? Like, we don't really have a ceiling light. I'm planning on adding the additional lights mod, which is kind of neat. But I have to change all the textures, so it's not so neat. There isn't really a ceiling light. I mean, the only light Betweenlands really has is the torch or the mud candle. Or these bricks. Well, maybe a brick. Is this a bottom slab? Hold on, this is a top slab. That's actually good. Okay. Yeah, we could change the roof, I guess. Wow, that structure over there. For a second looks like a really giant dude, like that's leaning over, you know? Like the top right is the head, and then the arm is like going down, and he's like bending over. It's kind of freaky. Sorry, thinks that sounds smart. Okay, that's more accurate. Oh, hey, green gem. Every time I open this, it's like, oh, there's a gem in there. Someone must have put it in there. It's the big friendly giant. Until he eats us. Now we like come back and it's like gone. That'd be cool. It's like Siren Head, whatever he's called. Great, now I'm going to start seeing things in the distance now. Good. Could convert it into a freaky man, yeah. It's probably really cool in like the fog when it covers it more. They're usually more peaked in areas where... Oh wait, I only made it flat because roofs in an area with a lot of rain tends to be relatively flat and sloped like that. That makes sense, yeah, so the rain goes away or runs off. They're usually more peaked in areas where it snows to prevent build-up. Huh. Put a gem in there. Rude. He's just observing. How much lurker skin? Oh, I forgot the painting. What's it called? It's not called a painting. There it is. Gallery frame. Okay, that's how you do this. Oh shit, I made a mistake. I just realized. I'm using the same exact recipe for the item frames. Whoops. Okay, what's it gonna craft? Because I was going to make item frames so we can display items, but it's gonna make the gallery frame right now. Okay, a polymorph mod. No, I don't want to use that. Well, it would be no more recipe conflicts, but fix item frame recipe. Probably make it 4 sticks. Oh, the paper. That's actually not a bad idea. But then I have to change the texture because it has a lurker skin texture. Maybe that might be a good idea. Because also we get more of it, so you can make more item frames. Use the gallery to use change the gallery one to use an item frame. It's too much multi-crafting. I want to avoid that. I mean, it could be a conversion recipe, but nah. I think just a different recipe would be good. Do you know which size you're painting as stone? Because I want to check out your painting. Do you know if it's a small, medium, or large? I can make the medium, or the large and the small. I can't make the very large. Ooh, the ancient set. Haven't gotten it yet. Because then we can check that one out too. How many white hearts do we have? Oh, we only have 1? Oops. Now we have 0. Because I tossed it on the ground. That's the one thing too, like there's nothing in here currently that lets you farm mobs, right? So in Sevtech, for example, I set up a white mob farm, so you could like farm the white hearts pretty easily. Although you still have to manually kill them. I think actually we could set up something with repellers. I'll wait. Well, I was gonna say, I don't have any like mob farming utilities or something, so I don't know what we would do for farming. Not super necessary. Oh, Posita didn't get the message that the pack has been updated. Check Discord. It's in there. If I remember correctly, the size doesn't matter. Oh, okay. You can try the smallish first. Okay. Getting light. Alright, let's see if we can find the painting. Beautiful. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say. Right, I haven't used these at all, so I wasn't sure how this works. Oh, we can search by name too. So yeah, this is really cool. I think because it's like they the Betweenlands Discord hosted like the you'll hop on tomorrow probably. All right, no worries, dude. They hosted like a fan art thingy where people could submit fan art and then they would use them as paintings. So you know you can now select them. You can see the author name down here and of course the Discord and such. So that was really cool. Stay on stream, yay! Oh, this is kind of cool. I like this one. Now I wonder actually if these look different depending on how big your frame is, if they get more details or something. Be warned, I don't like it much anymore. It's fine. Isn't it getting kind of late over there? Yeah, it's 12:30 right now, AM. Ooh, spooky. That's a funny one. Very like realistic ones with signatures. That one's pretty cool. Swampman Derp. A painting of the magical light show that gives wisps form. Oh. Some more anime stuff. Nice little gecko. I'm okay. A thing on fire. That's pretty cool too. Spirit tree. Wow. That's an interesting one. He has a hotbar down here. They just get bigger. Two friends sleeping together in a beautiful night. Ooh, I like this one. Snecko. That name is very familiar. I don't know why. Well, I guess maybe I've seen it on Discord or something. That's a really cool one, actually. I like it. And you could even use that for like, you know, maybe if you set up like minecart systems later to travel around, you could use that to indicate that this is towards the Menhir station or something. The Masked Master. The White of Shadows. Nice. The spectral plea was ignored in favor of greater desires. I think that's the, isn't he the dude that takes care of the wiki much? 9:30 here, having a late breakfast. A late breakfast for me would be like 11:59. Just before it's not considered breakfast anymore, because I wake up so late. 3:30 for you, still kicking, nice. Stone! Are they fireflies, orbs, or those mysterious glowing spheres that seem to disappear as you approach? It could be a fiery lotus out on the lake. I love the lighting. Ah, angry pebble. I'm just gonna check what the other ones are. Oh, someone made a soul crab. No, that's not a soul crab. Yeah, it's a soul crab. So many. Oh, that's cool. It's like a Totoro. A big tree. Explorer. Oh, it's not scary at all. Okay, that's back. Cool. I don't want the painting there though, so let's put it here and then go ahead and do stone. Can I do that? Aha! Done! You're in our bedroom now, Stone. There you go. I like it. It's not bad. Oh yeah, when you have kids, 9:30 is very late. Yeah, I bet. Late breakfast for me is 2 p.m. That's not breakfast anymore. It's... Wait, when is brunch is before lunch, right? Or something? I don't know. But then there's also Brinner, which is the brunch dinner from Scrubs. Yeah, favorite part is the rift and the treetops. That's about it. No, it looks cool. I do like the rift a lot, actually. It's very glowy. It's breakfast if it's breaking your fast. But's breakfast if it's breaking your fast. Might do an actual pixel art version. Yeah, that'd be cool. Do they still accept paintings? Oh yeah, I wanted to do farmland stuff. I haven't even done that yet. Okay, so, well, item frames, not a thing right now, because I messed up the recipe, but we also don't have a lot of lurker skin, and I do like the idea of changing it to the paper and then adding the recipe. Did I write this down? Yeah, the dry bark recipe, adding that, because then it's a lot easier to make item frames. But just because I want to check it out, I'll do a little cheaty cheat, okay? Because that's currently the recipe that's conflicting. I'm just gonna craft this item frame. Oh, this gallery frame. I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna cheat in an item frame because I want to check it out. So let's say, let's do octane ingots maybe. I don't know. Let's take ingots. Oh, you crashed when I placed a compost bin. Strange. Brunner seems very unhealthy. Yeah, it was Brinner, I believe, or something. I tweaked the original some time ago to make it a little more dark. Oh yeah. I don't think they accept them anymore. Oh. Breakfast is that thing you eat late evening when you realize you haven't eaten anything the whole day, right? Yep. Breakfast food is also the best. It's usually bread, and maybe that's more of a German thing. Maybe that is a German thing, but I do eat a lot of bread. And so I eat it for dinner. I eat it for lunch. Sometimes it's bad, I know, but yeah, look at that. It looks pretty nice. And then we can store these things in here. I think it would be cool. Like, this is the, this is also my texture. I just try to make it look like it's the lurker skin, kinda, with wheatwood. But I guess I'll be changing that to the paper. I don't know. I like the look of this, but maybe the paper will be better. I mean, I could also just keep it this way and just change it to paper, but it's gonna bug me, isn't it? It's probably gonna bug me. That's not healthy, gnome. Yeah. Won't argue with that one. Words. Gnome does not know words. You know some. It's okay.